There you go. Stacy, that looks like a sack full of fish. That's 5? It's still 5. That folks right over there taking notes, folks, is Ken Duke. He's always got a pen with him. Taking notes. Good to see you, Stacy. All right. Been a couple weeks. 11-10. 11-10 right there. Let's get a kicker tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll get a kicker tomorrow.
How about 2 kickers?
I'll get 2 kickers. I got 2 of the right ones today. I lost one early this morning that definitely would have helped, but it's fishing, so we'll get them tomorrow.
Dinner time, buddy. Enjoy it with the family. Good to see you. Stacy James. Next. Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Ripley, West Virginia. That man right there, folks, getting loud for him is Mr. Russ Simpson. All right, Russ, 4 in the bag today. He said he's going to give everybody a head start. I'm only going to come in with 14. Good to see you, brother. Always pleasure. All right, Russ, 4 in the bag today, folks, for a weight of a little bit behind the 8 ball after day 1, but now our goal is to get into that check line, 6 pounds, 11 ounces. 6 pounds, 11 ounces. Have days like that and all that stuff, that wind pickup, did it kind of hurt you?
Yeah, it hurt me a lot. It blew a bunch of mud and everything into my areas. I had to run all new water today, and some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. So today was a bug day.
I am mostly the bug day, unfortunately, so that day right there. Hey, we got Friday and we've got Saturday. No cuts here at the NPFL, so you can fish all 3 days. Let's get in that check line.
Sure, we're going to try.
All right, Russ, we'll see you there. Right there, Russ, I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Boat number 1, Cory Casey Guide Service Pro from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. How about it for Cory Casey? He went up number 1 today, folks. And guess what? Tomorrow he gets to go out last, and he gets a longer day. Do you like that? He gets to sleep in. That's what I wanted to hear. He gets to sleep in. Hold on, we're going to back up a little bit. Back up. There you go. All right, Cory Casey's got 5 in the bag. Went to go. Hey, folks, if you haven't checked out his YouTube and his guide service down there in South Carolina, he's just had a personal best for a couple of customers here over the past couple of weeks. Phenomenal if you get down there and check it out. 9 pounds and 10 ounces on day 1 right here. You got to get a triple tomorrow and then a home run on Saturday.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
We're going to work for it today.
We're gonna do what we could do.
All right, brother. We'll see you then. Cory Casey, folks. All right. Boat number 15, Rio Springs Ranch Pro from Nacogdoches, Texas. How about it for the young man, Lendell Martin Jr. Absolutely, sir. I do take tips. Want to thank all these fine fans out here, the Lineburgers coming out here and cheering on their son. We're going to scoot up just a little bit, please. There we go. How about visit Jefferson County, folks? Let me tell you something. I graduated from UT in 95. I'd come up here and fish with some friends and all that stuff. You don't really appreciate it in your 20s, but you get to be older. When I came back here in town, let me tell you, folks, it doesn't get much more picturesque than here in Dandridge, Tennessee. So if you got time for vacation, you need to get up here. It's a short jaunt from all over the Southeast and the Midwest. This is Lendell Martin Jr. He's got 5 in the bag. How about this? We're going to see some of these fish. 15 pounds and 12 ounces for Lendell Martin Jr., the Texas Pro. Show us what you got, Lendell. Play that Carson Newman fight song when Hunter gets up here. I got it. All right, Lendell, here we go, sir. Get loud for him, folks. There you go. Lendell Martin Jr. Oh, there we go. Man down. Man down. There we go. There we go. Put your hands together, folks, for Lendell Martin Jr. A couple good ones right there. Out of Douglas Lake here in Dandridge, Tennessee. All right, I got some time to talk real quick. So that's going to put you right there in 3rd place unofficially behind a guy named Scott Canterbury and Buddy Gross. You've been dealing with those guys all your life in this business.
Pretty much, and
they've been dealing with Lendell Martin Jr. too.
Well, you know, I live right there at Sam Rayburn. It sure reminds me of Rayburn fishing. Yeah, it's just it's set up just perfectly for my style of fishing.
So very comfortable.
Oh yeah, I had last night. I caught about 20. And anyway, I think I can catch some. I've just been taking my time and doing my deal.
Well, I'll tell you what, at 15 pounds there and some change, you put yourself in a good position right there, almost 16 pounds. Let's keep it going. Another kicker on Friday and another kicker on Saturday and see how the cards lay.
Well, it's there's a lot of fish, and I mean you can catch 9 or 10 pounds, but you got to catch them 4-pounders. And I was blessed to hit a little spot this morning. It was boom, 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 real quick, and happened fast there. And then I caught a couple later too.
I've been doing it 40 years, and I've never gone boom, 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 boom. All right, Lendell Martin Jr. right there. Next to the stage, 22. How about it for 22? Right, King Lewisboro, Alexander, Arkansas. How about it for Mr. Scott Suggs? Running that Puma STS up and down that lake to the tune of 4. Let's see, we got 5. We got 5, and we've got a penalty. All right, 5 and 4 up there. Well, you know what? These refs these days, they flow flags on every play. It's ridiculous. There's holding on every play. So we're going to go 11-6. 11-6 with the penalty right there. Let's step right out here and talk for a little bit. Let's talk about the sponsors. Let's talk about that Bass Cat. Out there in this wind and all that stuff, you got some white caps and all that. Did you feel the rush? Was it working its way through there?
Hey, I'll tell you right now, it's one of the few boats I've ever run in my life that I can just, if it gets rough, you just put the nose down and let it eat. I mean, it's dry and it's a smooth riding boat, and I don't worry about it. When I get ready to go somewhere, I go somewhere. So, my hat's off today. It looks like my roommate's leading the tournament. So, dang Canterbury, but hey, if it's not me, I'd rather it be him and hey, Mom and Dad. So anyway, but no, it was a fun day out there today, and when you have weather like this, it's always good to be in that cat.
Absolutely. And how about this park up here, man? They've done a great job getting you guys ready for competition as far as bass fishing tournaments, clearing this all out.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to be pulling a lot more people here, a lot more tournaments, because this right here is fixing to be the Mac Daddy when they get finished.
Or the Daddy Mac right there, Scott Suggs. We appreciate you, sir. Old school right there, folks. All right, next. 20, boat number 20, Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Granbury, Texas. How about it for Cody Bird? All right, Cody's got 5 in the bag today. We appreciate Ainsley, Cheston, and Jackie down there running our fish, keeping them healthy. This man right here is Cody Bird. He's got 5 in the box, up to the scales with Billy Thomas. We're going to see some of these fish. 14 pounds and 10 ounces. Show us what you got, my friend. Hey, right here. Emmett's got my pudding in the... All right, here we go. There we go. Put your hands together. Cody Bird right there, folks. 2 beauties right there. All right, let's talk for a little bit, Cody. Let's talk about that Yamaha and that performance. Go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Big fish. Write it down. Cody Bird. That's all right. We got you covered. Take your time. 3:15. That is correct. 3:15. All right, Cody, come right over here for me. We got a little bit of time, so I got to waste it here and all that stuff. But we're going to waste it and talk about some sponsors and the day today.
Yeah, it was a really good day. I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't really jerked on a lot of them. I catch a few here and move, and I've just been catching a lot of small fish. I knew it was going to be important, just like the last tournament. Them 3-pounders are important. And pulled up to a spot this morning and wasn't having it to the shad spawn spot. And I went to my next spot, which I should have started, and it was on fire. And caught a good many on a crankbait, And then
when you moved to that second spot, about roughly what time was it?
Oh, it was still early. Okay. Yeah, it was real early.
We got out at 6:15 this morning, so that morning bite was good.
Yeah, it was. That second spot really paid off for me, and then I went flipping the rest of the day and called a few times.
Tomorrow, what's it look like weather-wise? Do you make any adjustments, or just stick to what you're doing today?
No, they've been pretty much showing up in them same couple of spots every day. There's quite a few of them there. I let them bite, and I'm trying to manage them a little bit. Sometimes they bite you, but you never know. It's a really good flipping bite out there right now, I think. I mean, I caught way too many fish flipping-wise. I wish I'd laid off them a little bit. They're all kind of the same size.
There we go. We'll see you on day 2. Cody Bird right there. Folks, no cuts here at the NPFL. We got a little bit of break between flight 1 and 2 that'll be coming up here. Just a reminder to you folks, all those flags that you see on the stands there when we do our presentation in the morning, We had a speech done by Ronald Reagan on Memorial Day. We're going to do 2 more on Friday and Saturday. This week and this weekend that kicks off all the fun time at these beautiful lakes, it's really about those veterans and those people that made the ultimate sacrifice to our nation. There's a lot of 18, 19, 20, 25, 30-year-olds that didn't get to grow up to be dads and granddads and kind of plant their flag here. I mean, they were on the shores there in Normandy, and their life was cut short. So just when you have that barbecue, just say a little prayer for those families that sacrificed to be the ultimate for this great nation. That being said, thank you. 18, how about it? 18 coming up here. Goatwood Farms Pro from Durham, North Carolina. Part of the D team. There's 4, maybe 5 of them. I don't know. They keep changing. But that man right there is Mr. Seth Ellis. I told you had a fan group somewhere. It must be from Goatwood Farms. There you go. I didn't know that. Now I know. You got to fill me in on that stuff, man. 5 in the bag for big boy right here. Good to see you. 5 in the bag. How about? All right, we got a little bit of work to do. 10-2. 10-2 right there. Just trying to find them kickers just didn't have it.
Yeah. It was a count.
Hey, came off a great tournament, last tournament in Norman. It's hard, you get about 5-6 weeks off and all that stuff. You're raising a family, you've got a job and all that stuff. So look, it just takes some time.
Yeah, I mean, I found them. The guys in there, my area, are catching them. It was a comedy of error this morning. I lost, probably 15 fish. And I had a snafu. I broke a rule in practice. Self-reported myself for not wearing my life jacket. So I had to sit in the penalty box this morning. And this time of year when the shadow's spawning, it's very important to be at your spot as early as you can be. I broke a rule and I paid the price, so tomorrow's a new day. We'll get back after it.
Before you leave, right here, I've got a note from inside there. We are going to give you the bonus bucks on the Humminbird side. Explore. How about a $1,000 check? I want you to stand out front. Billy and I will move to the side. Raise it up there. Get loud, folks. Humminbird right there is one of our partners, and we appreciate them. We'll get you a copy. Seth Ellis right there, Goatwood Farms, folks. Check them out. And thank you all for coming out here. 17 on my list. Where are we at? He is the 2022 Progressive Angler of the Year, Safe Haven Pro from White Pine, Tennessee. How about it for Todd Goade? TG, I just met your neighbors right down here. They know you right there. Some good folks right there from White Pine. They said right there, they know you and they know Mr. Matt Herron. And I said one good, one bad, and I didn't say which one was good, and I didn't say which one was bad. Okay, there we go. Todd Goade's got 5 in the bag, of course. He's fished here once or twice. Lock in there, 11-2. 11-2 right there. Not the day I know you expected, but sometimes that happens. Let's step right out here. What do we got to do? Is it a big adjustment tomorrow?
No, I really think what I was doing today, I could catch 15 or 16 pounds. I mean, it just, one of my best areas, the wind kind of blew it out, and I didn't catch a fish in there, and I had caught a good one in practice and shook a couple more off. So, I didn't lose it today, having 11 pounds. I think I'm going to be right in the mix, but really, I'm gonna try a different rotation tomorrow and see if I can. I got a shad small place I didn't even go to this morning, so I'm going to go there tomorrow, and who knows, I could catch 15 or 17, but I want to give it up to the crowd here. You guys are awesome. For a Thursday. Yeah, this is fishing community up here. Love East Tennessee. Appreciate everybody coming out, and I'll try to catch them for you tomorrow.
All right, my man, Todd Goade right there, a Progressive Angler of the Year winner. Next to the stage. How about Fenwick Rods Pro from Florence, Alabama? That man right there is Justin Atkins. He has won a cup, folks, on the FLW Tour. He's fishing, about 38 trails this year in 2025, the NPFL being one of them. We don't put the fish down yet? Okay, hold on just a second. Go ahead and bring it over here. We got 5 in the bag. You good to go? All right, that's okay. Just write this down here, and we'll put it on there and see if it registers. Go ahead and put it on the scale. Good to see you, Justin. Yep. All right, let's go. The Alabama Pro is coming in. Keep it there. 12-12. You got it? 12-12. She's good. Go ahead. Justin, right up here for me. You've been running and gunning, man, just like everybody else. You might as well have flipper these days in gills. Now, you're not on land enough.
Yeah, no doubt. I definitely ain't at my house either. So it's been fun, man. When you can get on a good roll, it's a lot of fun. When you get off and get in a little bad stretch, fishing a bunch can be tough. But just trying to keep with it and get some bites and see what we can make happen.
All right, we'll see you on Friday morning. Justin Atkins, folks, right there. Boat number 21, 333 Fishing, pro from Fernandina Beach, Florida. How about it for Jason Meninger? All right, right there, perfect. Look at that, man. They got that sea deck on there. Those live wells just a bubbling. Got noodles in there. Those are not ramen noodles. Those are regular pool noodles. Good to see you, sir. 5 in the bag today. Lots of prayers for everybody out there this weekend. 11 pounds even. In the thick of things. So you haven't lost it, you haven't won it, but we got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a tough day today. I could never get into a groove, and I lost the one about maybe 3.5, 4 pounds, a largemouth. I lost a smallmouth, about 2.5. Those would have really helped me, but at the end of the day, I made a bad call. I actually went down weight in like 15 minutes to go, and I'm like, oh no. So I went to the bank and flipped up one about 2 pounds, and I was able to make up for that, so I didn't go the wrong way. But hopefully we can just keep catching 11 to 13 a day and get out of here and get paid.
All right, Jason, good to see you, sir. We'll see you on Friday. Hold up just a second for me. Give me a little bit of time to talk about our sponsors. We want to thank First Form Outdoors for everything that they do. Folks, if you're here, anything in the coolers over there, if you want to get something to drink, any of the protein bars and any of the beef sticks right there, check them out. You can get that. Also, visit Jefferson County, Tennessee. They're hosting us. There was a lot of people that did a lot of things behind the scenes in order. This is a year-long process, folks. And on top of that, we are the first ones to utilize this new upper deck, so to speak, of the ramp here at Dandridge Boat Ramp. Beautiful little town you come through here, and now you've got this up here. Some of our anglers said you guys are going to be primo for some big-time tournaments because of this facility here. Are we good to go? We're good to go? Okay. I'll keep talking y'all up here. Just give me a moment here. Boat number 19, NPFL Pro from Skeet, Oklahoma. How about it for Mitchell Webb? Yep, you're good to go. Bill, take that right there. Mitchell, you stand right to my right. We'll go right here on the score. 5 in the bag, 4. 9-3. I need 2 6-pounders tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that they're in here, but they keep showing up every once in a while, but I haven't seen them.
All right, we'll see you on Friday, brother. Mitchell Webb right there, the Oklahoma Pro. And I want to also thank Bass Cat Feel the Rush, the official boat of the NPFL. We appreciate all those folks down there in Arkansas. What's that? Boat number 13? Sure, there we go. AFCO Pro from Springville, Alabama. How about it for Wes Logan? All right, Wes Logan, up there, hop, skip, and a jump. We're going to go 5 in the bag today on day 1. Wes is another one that's about 4 weeks on the road here. He's got gills, 10 pounds and 11 ounces, 10, 11. We're going to work. I mean, it's just a grind right now. You get a little bit of time off after this, but it's been a grind the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, we've been after it pretty good, kind of running on fumes right now. I don't know. I still can't get a good bite. I caught a lot today, and I mean, this place is full of fish, but I mean, I'm fishing how I thought if I caught as many as I caught today, I'd catch a good one, but I never had the opportunity. So, I don't know, we'll go run new water tomorrow, same technique, and try and, I don't know, 10 pounds ain't really going to do nothing here, but I think 12 would be pretty good. So, I mean, if you can get a couple of those 3-pounders, you'll be okay.
14, 15, brother. Gil Hyber, man. We'll see you then. Next to the stage, boat number 12 right now, Cayman's Boats and Food City Pro from Johnson City, Tennessee. How about it for Derek Snavely? The Tri-City boy. We talked this morning, talking about all those folks up there at Science Hill and Tennessee High and Bristol and Kingsport and Johnson City. A lot of good friends still live up there. Some good times up there on that border. This is Derek Snavely right here. He's got 5 in the bag. See if we get you in that top 10. Going to be close, be just outside of it. 10 pounds and 5 ounces, 10 pounds and 5 ounces. A long trip down to Douglas Lake for you.
Yeah, it's not hardly. It's my home lake, or one of my home lakes, and it's a tough day. This lake has went downhill a little bit. Caught a lot of fish. It's hard to get numbers. Next last cast, I tried to boat flip a 4.5 pounder, and that really cost me. That would
no nets here, man. It's either lip, belly, or flip.
That would have put me where I need to be. But 2 big born bags. We'll have 2 big bags the next 2 days.
I'll tell you what, real quick. A lot of people don't know this, but some extreme weather came through here last year, and we've been getting some extreme weather all through the Midwest and Southeast. This place was turned head over heels, and the amount of work that the city and the efforts to clean up all the debris and get it out here and ready, you know, Skylar and the folks at tourism and all the people at the department and all that stuff here at TVA, I mean, it is night and day in less than a year what they did to get this lake ready, not only for us, but for Memorial Weekend and all the records.
You're right. It's the lake's completely changed the way it fishes. The flood just did a lot of damage, but the cleanup efforts has been outstanding. Yeah. But this lake is going to come back. It used to be full of really big fish, and for some reason this just went downhill the last few years. But
we've got the same thing going on at Lake of the Ozarks, so we know it's kind of the cycle that goes.
It cycles. All these lakes go in cycles, and you'll have 4 or 5 really great years, and then it'll go downhill. But it'll come back.
We'll see you there, Derek Snavely. We appreciate it. Next to the stage, 25. How about it? The outpost at Pickwick Dam. He's a multiple winner of the NPFL and our first ever champion down there at Lake Amistad from Counts, Tennessee. How about it for Brandon Perkins? If I didn't announce your name, he'd keep you there all day. If I didn't call your name up, he'd keep you there all day. All right, Perkins.
That's twice I hit. That's twice.
Easy, Courtney. Hey, we got our second in command. We got our second in command here in the office, and she's doing a phenomenal job. Brandon, you're going to give me your hand there. Hold it in your left and give me, unless you can come. There you go. I don't want you to pull a hammy, man. He's got 5 in the box. Now in the bag. Over to Bill. Up on the scale. We're going to go. I want you to show some of these fish. Just pull out 2. 11-6. 11-6. We got time. The folks out there out on their couch, they want to see some fish. And so do the folks here at Dandridge Boat Ramp here on the upper deck. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Brandon Perkins. Some healthy-looking fish right here in Jefferson County, Tennessee. All right, let's talk real quick. What, about a 3-hour drive over here?
Probably about 5. It's
about 5, okay.
Only the second time I've ever been here in my life, and I caught a ton of fish today. I didn't fish a lot in practice, did a lot of scanning, turned those Lowrance units on and just looked. Today I actually caught a pile of smallmouth. I probably caught two dozen smallmouth, and I didn't even catch smallmouth in practice, but none of them were big ones. I had a fun time. Hopefully, I can step it up a little bit over the next 2 days. Appreciate y'all coming out. Love the fishery. Love being a home state anyway. Go Vols, by the way. And big shout out to my folks watching, family, friends. I know my mom and dad are always watching, and Tisha and the girls, so hopefully we can get them tomorrow.
Rocky Top will take it over right there for Brandon Perkins. Next to the stage, boat number 14, Screaming Skull Swim Jigs Pro from Marion, Indiana. How about it for Tim Wilson? You see me? Now you don't. Now you see me. I'll tell you what, that's luxury right there, man. You just stop off on the side of the road, get yourself a snack, and fall asleep right there, all in one, don't you? All right, Tim Wilson right here with them Screaming Skull Swim Jigs, throwing them all day. Looks like a decent day right there. 5 total with a penalty. 5 with the penalty. This will be the score right here, taken into account. It is going to go 10-9. 10-9 off that total there. All right, let's come up here. Look, in the thick of things right there. We got a long way to go, but we need a couple kickers, maybe a big one. Is there a 6-7 pounder out there?
I haven't seen one, but I had my kickers today. I lost my 2 biggest fish. I probably caught about 15 or 18 per today, but the thing is I don't know how I'm going to get spanned on tomorrow because I kind of
worked everything over.
Just when that other day and stuff's changed up. I'm going to say hi to my family watching stuff. But everybody straight? Timmy.
All right, we'll see you on Friday. Tim Wilson right there. Remember, folks, no cuts here at the NPFL. All the anglers will fish all 3 days. And this is how we roll with it. Day 1 through 114, boat numbers go out in that order, come in at 2 o'clock starting. Then we flip it, 114 to 1. They come in early. Then on championship Saturday, what we end up doing is we go out in place order. So first place will go out first, and then they come in the last flight. So they get an extended day of fishing. Kind of sets up our top 10 and a lot of drama. Boat number 35, did you say? All right, here we go. Home Pro Cabinets Pro from Westminster, Maryland. How about it for John Bosley?
What do you say, JB? It'd be a whole lot better if I don't want to walk around his broken toe. Oh, easy. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, that broken toe doesn't help as far as standing up, fishing, and hitting that hot foot. 5 in the bag today for 8 pounds and 12 ounces. 8 pounds and 12 ounces. We need to buy you a big bucket of ice. We got a Home Depot bucket back there, man, if you need it.
Oh, I'm going to ice it down here shortly, that's for sure. It was fine this morning and popped some ibuprofen, but it's hurting now.
All right, brother, we'll get back there and enjoy the evening. We'll see you then. All right, we have got some other flights coming in here. Let's see. Can I get Luke Duncan up here? Is he available? Is he anywhere around? Where's he at? He's talking? What's that? Huh? Very funny right there. Want to thank the crowd for coming out here today. Chuck's doing a good job running back and forth. One of our great staff members. They all wear about 5 or 6 hats, and we have got another angler coming up. 31 on my list right here. Jackson Hill Parks and Marina Pro from Jasper, Texas. How about it for Mr. Chad Marler? And he is fishing, as always, for the family back home, and he's going to make y'all proud, as he always does. Represent the great state of Texas. And all the fine folks there. Class act right here. He's got a great guide service down there in Texas, folks. So you look this gentleman up. 5 in the bag here at Douglas Lake, stop number 3 of the NPFL. Here in Dandridge, Tennessee. 12 pounds and 9 ounces. Show us what you got, brother. All right. He's a guide right down there on Rayburn, folks, in Toledo Bend. So if you're down that area, look him up. Put your hands together, folks, for Chad Marler right there, the Texas Pro. All right, real quick, Chad. Right up here for me so they can see that jersey and all that stuff. All right.
Where's my step stool?
Where's your step stool? You know,
I'm always looking up.
I go like this, man. I tell you what, my back is starting to give out. I'll be short just like you guys here below long. But here's the deal. First day, you can't win, you can't lose and all that stuff, but you're right in the mix of things there. So we need a couple of maybe 5-pounders, maybe get some more 4-pounders in there, and you're going to see yourself in that top 10.
Yeah, you know, this lake's fishing weird to me. Okay. It's more like put the pedal to the metal and send it. So, I mean, there's a lot of good fish to be caught. I had good fish in practice. Consistency, I think, is going to be the key for the next 2 days, and that's going to be really important.
All right, my man, keep it up, the strategy right there. I know the family's watching. They're wishing you a good luck. Number 30, how about it for Deep Creek Lures Pro from Irwin, North Carolina. This man, if there's a big fish to be found, he usually finds it. How about it for Jesse Wise? And, folks, on Saturday, Catherine, his lovely wife, will be singing the national anthem in the morning and at weigh-ins. So come see that rendition. It's been about a year. She's been busy, we understand, but it's always great to have Catherine come up here and sing it. 5 in the bag for this man. We're going to show some fish, too. We got some time. 11 pounds and 10 ounces. 11 pounds and 10 ounces. Show us what you got. Put your hands together, folks, for Jesse Wise. All of those ounces count, brother. Right up here for me so they can get that Deep Creek Lures in there. So, all right, we got to go out tomorrow. Just, kind of put a little bit more gas on it and get some bigger fish in there.
Man, I can't put no more gas on it than I already done.
If there's a big fish out there, you usually find it.
Hey, let me just tell you, there ain't no gas left in it.
Okay, all right, sucked it all down.
Man.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the folks in Jefferson County here in Dandridge, they love when you spend money, so go fill that thing up.
Yeah, I tell you what, I feel like I was in World War III out there today, you know, with them waves, dodging floaters and, you know, doing all that stuff. I tell you what, though, man, I absolutely caught the fish today. You know, my 3 areas produced, they just didn't produce no 3-pounders. You know, they're all the same size, 2.4 to 2.6.
Yeah, this lake is kind of going through what Lake of the Ozarks has gone through the last 3 or 4 years. We were there last year. You guys kind of saw it as a war of attrition kind of lake. It wasn't getting those big, heavy hitters. You know, look, it goes through cycles. The cleanup that they've done to get this lake ready, not only for recreational weekend, but for the NPFL is phenomenal.
Yeah, they've done a phenomenal job getting this place ready. I've watched some videos, you know, from this past fall when Helene come in. You know, it was just heart-wrenching at what this lake looked like. And just, you know, there's still a lot out there, but, man, they have worked their absolute butt off. You know, I'm super impressed with it, you know, to what the county did and what the tourism and everything. So, you know, it was a fun day. We're going to go back out there and get them tomorrow, and hopefully we can get a couple of them 3 and 4 pounders.
Big fish, Jesse Wise, right there. I have no doubt he's bringing a big one to the scale, around 6 pounds, folks. All right, we got a little bit of time right now. We're not going to talk about caterpillars. Courtney's telling me to talk about caterpillars. We watched National Geographic last night. I don't know enough about that. We're going to talk about Bass Cat and Progressive. We want to thank Progressive. They've been on with us for 5 years now. They were one of our initial sponsors. So we want to thank Todd Matthews and them. There's some news in there that they're going to continue on with us, and we appreciate that. We also want to thank Fullcom Media, folks. So we went on our own this year, and Tim right there behind the camera, along with Brad and Mike Alton, back in the studio, and our studio is at Carson Newman, who has one of the greatest fight songs ever, behind Rocky Top, of course. But we want to thank the university up there, Carson Newman. I knew Carson Newman back in the day, and they still are. Great football school there, but they also have a great bass fishing team up there. And their coach, Hunter Sales, fishes with us. And if you've ever seen some of the articles that are posted out on our website and on our Facebook page, he is one of those contributors talking about what's going on in the fishing world, live scope, no live scope, fishing patterns, et cetera, et cetera. So all the kids that are going up there, and I think some of these kids I'm talking about that I've talked to, they're going to be going to school up there. You've got a fine coach and a fine leader, not only in the fishing world, but teaching you how to be great adults and giving back to society here. So we can't wait to hear the cheer for Hunter Sales to come up here, and we'll see what maybe he gets a 20-pound bag. We don't know. But as I stated before, that first form over there in those coolers, everything on the table, anything in the cooler, you folks can go ahead and grab that out there. Where did Luke go? Ken, come up here. Come up here for me, Ken Duke. Let's talk. We got a little bit of time. So Ken Duke, he's come on. He's been in the bass world for years and years and years. Bass After Dark, one of his podcasts that he's been doing, he talks about, it's not your typical podcast, folks. This is a little bit different with a little bit different flavor to where it's not all about, you know, the hoopla and all this stuff. It kind of gets in the detail and the guts of bass fishing. Sometimes not that sexy, but if you're a stat guru, and I'm not trying to badger or anything like that, I'll tell you this. We got some great stats from Ken this week where we actually know the biggest fish that Gerald Swindle caught on this lake in the year, which happened to be what year?
Oh, wow, that was a long time ago. You're telling me now, 2001. You remember it better than I do.
I saw that stat, and I got to bring it up to him.
That's a long time ago. That's before there was a Bassmaster Elite Series, but it's awesome to be here. This is not a lake known for a lot of giant fish, but it's a lake known for a lot of fish. So we got a crazy tight tournament here. I've been marking the weights that have been coming through. It looks like half the field, basically, is between 9 and 11 pounds. Okay. It's going to be a shootout the next couple of days. Sometime, probably tomorrow, but maybe as late as Saturday, Timmy Reams is going to walk across the stage and become the first angler in NPFL history to crack 1,000 pounds for his career.
No kidding. So he'll hit that there. And then we've got some other things coming out. You handed me a card right here.
Yeah, I've got that one. Today, Drew Cook. If Drew Cook has a limit today, and we've seen how many limits are coming across the stage, then he will tie the NPFL record for consecutive limits at 23. Can you think about that? 23 consecutive times, rain or shine, hot or cold, no matter the weather, Drew Cook has brought a limit to the scales. He will tie Jesse Millsaps and Todd Goade today, and if he does it again tomorrow, he's going to have the record outright.
24 times, like you said, under different conditions, different lakes. It's not a baseball field. It's not a football field. Things change minute by minute, hour by hour. You can have rain, you can have wind, you can have sun, you can have blue skies. But the fact that they go to different river and lake systems, that's what makes it even more impressive. What'll be interesting is how long that streak lasts. Drew Cook, pretty good angler. He's all about limits.
He absolutely is. I think Drew could keep the streak going into the 40s, maybe even to the 50s. The thing is, the streak is ongoing, so nobody's making up any ground on him. You know, he's just continuing to put himself up further and further ahead on that list. You know, sometime tomorrow, the NPFL will crack the 30,000 fish mark.
Wow, 30,000 fish since our inception at Lake Eufaula in Alabama.
That's right. And Al, you've seen all of those fish. You know them all personally.
I had to put my spectacles on, but yes, I have seen all those fish over those years right there. And I'll tell you what, impressive the anglers that we started out with, where we've come in year 5, some of the bigger names in the world of bass fishing coming over and giving the NPFL a chance. But sticking to our roots with our guys like Timmy Reams and Dan Blackard and Lewis for Hunter Bogman, those guys, kind of that working man aspect of it where they've got a family and all that stuff and they're not on the water all the time.
It's an amazing group of people. I've worked with all the leagues, Al. I've worked with Bass. I've worked with FLW. I've worked with MLF. This is the finest group of people I've ever worked with in this industry.
Appreciate that, Ken. We got a boat coming up here, so let's get back to business and weigh this angler in. Boat number 39 on my list, up and down. There we go, Vexus Boats Pro from Valley, Alabama. Nope. 33. Vexus Boats from Charleston, South Carolina. How about it for Nick Gainey? Nick Gainey, you need to cue him up. Keep those in the live well real quick. Did you bump your fish? Hey, Nick, did you go by the bump station? Hey, Nick, did you go by the bump station?
Yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Sean was there?
Yeah. But he said something about Harry, too, and I said...
Okay. So Nick Gainey, we need to cue up. Yep, 5 alive, Nick Gainey. We just have to cue him up, cancel out Harry there. There you go. And then he's boat number 33, Courtney, 33. Yep. Go ahead and put that on the scale, and we'll just leave it there. 5 fish, boat number 33, 5 alive, he said. You got them good live wells in that G juice. Yes, in the Vexus. 33. Hold it, just hold it right there. No, 5 alive. Take your time. We're good. We got Ainsley and Cheston and Jackie. They're gonna get them over to that live well release. Huh? Yes, ma'am. The Charleston, South Carolina Pro. Get down there. It's a heck of a river walk down there, isn't it? Yeah. And an ocean. Now you got it. All right, there we go. 10-4. All right, let's come up here. Come up here real quick. Keeping them fish alive. Good time out here coming up from Charleston. Not too far of a drive, but good time over here in eastern Tennessee.
I've never been here.
Okay. What do you think?
What I think? I don't know. I mean, in practice I caught 10 to 20 every day. Okay. But I never could figure out how to catch a good fish. I didn't catch a good fish today. But I'm tickled with 10 pounds. And I'm tickled to catch 5. Sometimes you go out and catch 3 or 4. I don't know. I'm staying ahead of my wife.
100%. She's in Charleston right now.
Yeah, next week's our anniversary.
How many years?
1.
1 year.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to get rid of her.
I'm not touching this, Nick. You better get off the stage now.
Listen here, Al.
Here it comes.
My wife and I got married in kindergarten. They didn't even have kindergarten. We got married. We've been married 61 years.
Congratulations, right there, 61 years. So did she see you eating crayons? No, I'm just kidding. Back there, kidding. So it was love at first sight in kindergarten.
Yeah,
Something like that.
young and dumb.
Well, you know what? That's the ones that last, right there. Nick Gainey, we appreciate it, sir. We'll see you on day 2. Put your hands together, folks. 61 lovely and bliss years. Next. What's that? No, that's Justin. Boat number 16. All right, boat number 16. All right, there we go. Boat number 16, Lures and Lead Pro from Athens, Georgia. How about it for Justin Kimmel? Hey, Courtney, this is not on you. This is on them. All right, Justin. Just like you stop right there. Stop right there. Give me your hand right here, brother. There we go. I don't want you to break them rod tips, and then you're going to send the bill to Michelle. Then she's going to yell at me, and then you're not going to fish tomorrow because you ain't got enough rods. 5 in the bag today. I want you to pull a couple of these fish out. 11 pounds and 1 ounce. 11 pounds and 1 ounce. Right there. There you go. Put your hands together, folks, for Justin Kimmel right there, the Georgia pro. All right, Justin, we got some time. Let's talk. I tell you, so look, I mean, a lot of guys coming up here, they're talking about the grind. They're catching a lot of fish, but just not a lot of weights. Did you call up at all towards the end of the day?
No, I really wish we'd fished just a little bit longer, but
tomorrow's going to be longer for you?
I'll have the long day tomorrow. Today was... It was the grind, but man, I lost a 3.5 pounder on my first opportunity of the day, and you can't do that in these tournaments. So now we got to play catch up, you know. And I know some guys definitely caught them. It's all about the right zone and the right time, and you got to get there. It's not really necessarily early. I've caught fish all the way through 1 o'clock today, so you know that's 2 pounds more than I thought I had. So I'm thrilled with them.
Dude, that right there is Christmas, man. Christmas in May, right there, Justin Kimmel. Next. All right, hold on a second. Do you have Skeeter's fish? All right. We're gonna weigh your fish first. So here's the deal, folks. Skeeter Crosby, hold on just a second for me. Skeeter Crosby had to leave early to go to graduation. Contacted the tournament director, Sean Muddle. He's got his fish there. Dustin Williamson's bringing him in. Dustin, we're gonna weigh your first fish first, and then we'll do Skeeter. So Dustin Williamson. Boat number? No, Dustin, she's up there, 24. 24 right here. Nope, that's not. It's 34, I'm sorry. Williamson Auto Center Pro from Atkins, South Carolina. How about it for Dustin Williamson? All right, DW. We'll go with yours first. He's got 5 with a penalty. 5 with a penalty. He turned one of them into that fillet of fish with that McDonald's logo up there, dude. Right here is going to be with the penalty, 11-8. 11-8 on that. Right in the thick of things. Okay, now keep those in the live well. We're going to draw up Skeeter Crosby. Yep, there you go, Wayne Crosby. All right. So what boat number was he on my list? Do you got it from her? 56. There we go, RWC Builders Pro from Green Pond, South Carolina. Skeeter Crosby. He's on a plane right now, about ready to touch down. He's got 5 in the bag. Dustin Williamson, his good friend here, weighing it in for him. Billy Thomas up on the scale for a weight of 13.4. 13.4. Go ahead and grab that bag over there. All right, let's talk about your day there. Kind of right in the middle, South Carolina. Have you been here before?
One time a few years ago, but the lake was super low, so it's fishing nothing like this.
Okay, yeah, we you know, Helene came in here, kind of turned it around and all that kind of stuff. It take a little bit of time to get back, but the facilities that they've got going on here, I mean, grade A for hosting an NPFL event and a lot of other bass tournaments in the near future.
Yeah, you know, fishing down the bank, everybody's so nice. They're doing a great job cleaning the lake up, just compared from the first day of practice to now. But the dead fish penalty is going to hurt a little bit. Had some missed opportunities, didn't fish clean, so hopefully we can do that tomorrow.
All right, go get him, brother. We'll see you then. Next to the stage. Boat number? Hey, Crawford, what's your boat number? 34? 24. Boat number 24. Boat number 24. Horizon Trike Marine Pro from Pickens, Oklahoma. How about it for Lance Crawford? That looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 little. Sounds like my day, man. 5 little ones. You doing all right? Good. Good to see you, sir. If you need to wipe off, you can. 5 in the bag for 8 pounds and 12 ounces. Do we totally change up tomorrow, or is there big fish where you're at and just got to execute?
I had a heck of a practice. I was pretty excited to get out there today, but that water come up about a foot and a half over what I was swimming a jig over a bunch of grass, and it was stupid in practice, but it was gone today. So
it's amazing how it just changes from hour to hour right there. We appreciate it. Next to the stage, boat number 28. Yep. Ionic Batteries Pro from Sophia, North Carolina. How about it for Brad Staley? You're gonna what? What's that? Well, I tell you what, I hung out with the Twins last night and they overserved me. All right, here we go. I might get some of them Post Malone Oreos, though. You never know. 5 in the bag today. Brad Staley. He used them batteries hardcore today. I want you to grab a couple of these fish. 13 pounds and 12 ounces. Show us what you got. Put your hands together, folks, for Brad Staley right there. Windy had his foot on the pedal. Dialed up to 11 or 12 on that trolling motor, right? Come over here, sir.
I'll get back in the bag, sir.
Billy, open up that bag. Got to help out. It's not social hour, right? Oh, why you got? Okay, I'll get that. All right, we're right in the middle of things. 13 pounds good, kind of on the heavier side. It's everybody's grouped up in that 9 to 13, 9 to 11 area. So you got your good spot right there.
Yeah, it was good today. I lost a couple of fish that's going to end up hurting. I was trying to get for 15 a day, so I was a little light of what I wanted to get to. But it's a good start nonetheless, and hopefully we can back it up for 2 more days.
All right, we'll see you there, Brad Staley. Did you tell me that there's a truck there that needs to move? There's a white Yukon parked over here. We need to get that moved over to another parking spot. You're kind of cutting off our anglers. A white Yukon over there to the left. Huh? Yes, over there on the left side. A white Yukon we need to get moved. Next, boat number 26. Why not? Team Arc Pro from Greenwood, South Carolina. How about it for Brendan Cobb? BC. He's doing fantasy league on paper and Etch-a-Sketch and stuff like that. I didn't get mine in time on my AOL account. All right, that was Luke Duncan, folks. He'll be live with Fat Cat tomorrow. Brandon, you're good right there, brother. Going to go with your score right there. They're going to be live tomorrow at 8 o'clock till 1 o'clock. We're going to see some of these fish. 15 pounds, 2 ounces, going to put you in 4th position right there for Brandon Cobb, folks. Show us what you got, and I want you to get loud, folks, when he pulls these fish out. There's the boom right there for Brandon Cobb, folks. Stop number 3 of the NPFL here at Douglas Lake in Jefferson County, Tennessee. A big bass, 315, Cody Bird right now. I need 4 pounds, or you can call it 316. How about 313? Brandon Cobb, come right over here for me, sir. Come over here right there for me, sir. All right, good day, good start. You're in the top 5 right now. You guys got names you won't recognize. Canterbury, Gross, Lendell Martin, and Kyle Welcher. Those are the names you don't recognize right there, but that's good company.
Yeah, I might have fished against those guys a few times, so we'll, hopefully tomorrow will be better. I caught them. I mean, I'm happy with what I caught today, but I kind of left the whole afternoon and didn't do anything. I might as well went and ate lunch, came back, hung out. I don't know. I caught them early, and then it's kind of tough for me. So tomorrow, maybe if the wind settles down a little bit, I got some stuff I couldn't even hardly fish today because it was too windy, so we'll see what happens tomorrow.
All right, BC, get a good night's sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. Next, to the stage, boat 40. Boat number 40 right there. Dobbins Rods, Anderson, South Carolina from Put Your Hands Together for Mr. Sean Alvarez. Good to see you, Sean. Out there. Sean, you're going to have to do a little leaping, buddy. We're going to park it right there. Perfect. Leap of faith. I'm gonna give you you're gonna hold that in your left hand and give me a right hand. I'm gonna pull you across. I might throw you into the back of this stage. Ken Duke and I've been testing each other. Here you go, buddy. There you go. All right, there we go. All right, hand it off to Billy. Right there. Sean Alvarez right here, folks. 5 in the bag. Day 1. Stop number 3 of the NPFL here at Douglas Lake. 10 pounds and 12 ounces. 10 pounds and 12 ounces. Same strategy tomorrow. Did it affect you this afternoon?
It didn't bother me at all. Any day when you can fill a limit in the first hour, catch fish all day long, no matter where you went, using your favorite Dobbins rods and your favorite lure, that's just fun. I don't care what the weight is. That's fun. So,
good job right there. We'll see you on Friday, sir. 6:15 takeoff. Next to the stage, number 32, DataNet IT Pro from Apex, North Carolina. How about it for Jeff Hodges? All right, Jeff. I see Mrs. Robertson right there, his young The young couple, they're coming up here to weigh in some fish, and I saw Shannon right there. Good to see you, Shannon. My Memphis friends right there, my Oklahoma friends there. This is my North Carolina friend, Jeff Hodges. He's got 5 in the bag. Went to work today on day number 1. We're going to get 9-6. You're at the bottom of that pack right there. Let's step right up here. So we got to go to work tomorrow, man. You got to sling it hardcore.
Yeah, I'm pretty much committed to deep fish, and that wind really messed me up today. I fished shallow for an hour and a half, caught 2, went to my deep fish, made 4 casts, filled my limit, and wind picked up. They quit biting.
All right, my man, let's go get them on Friday right there. Jeff Hodges, folks, next. Hold up just a second for me. Hold up just a second, Chuck. No, not you. I got my computer. Jeff, you're good to go. Get some AC and get something to eat, brother. All right. Anybody that just has shown up here, that First Form Outdoors tent right there, anything in the coolers, anything on top of the table, go ahead and grab free of charge. Yep, 43. We got to change that on there. 43, tell her. There we go. Bass Cat Boats Pro from Jay, Oklahoma. How about it for Daryl Robertson? The doctor is in the house. Daryl, do not be offended if you don't get as many cheers as the man behind you. It's nothing personal. It's just a local thing. It's a local thing. Stop right there for me. Stop right there. There we go. Come on up here, Daryl. Hand it off to Billy Thomas, our weighmaster this week. Good to see you, sir. You bet. We saw Charlie and you. He was on this side. You were on that side. Then you guys switched. 5 in the bag for 10-10. 10-10.
I guess that's just about right.
That's just about right, he says. Your lovely wife always on the road with you. It's a family event. Charlie here also, and everybody back home watching in Oklahoma, taking care of the spread.
Well, I tell you what, I had a lot of fun today. I caught a lot of fish, but they're all the same size.
Yeah, that's what a lot of guys are talking about there. You got to find that 4-pounder, which is real elusive.
They are. I haven't seen him yet.
Haven't seen. They're in there.
I guess you can't prove it with me.
Grow some gills, and you might see him for sure. We'll see you right there. Daryl Robertson, folks. We like it. All right, folks. Hey, listen. Stay right there. I want you guys to get extremely loud for this individual, okay? Extremely loud. The loudest you've ever been. Boat number 29, Visit Jefferson County, Tennessee Pro. The coach of Carson Newman University from Blaine, Tennessee. Let me hear you, folks, for Hunter Sales. Come on, folks, give it to me a little bit more. We're using all of his Ethernet up this week up there at Carson Newman. All right, he's got 5 in the bag. 5 in the bag. We're going to see some of these fish. 13 pounds and 2 ounces, going to put you in the top 15 right there for the coach of Carson Newman, Hunter Sales. Put your hands up, folks. Get loud for Hunter Sales right there. Visit Jefferson County, Tennessee Pro from Blaine, Tennessee. Let's talk real quick, my friend. All right. He's going to bill us for that Ethernet and connection up there at Carson Newman University. I was up at one of our roundtables the other night, got to see the university, a lovely campus up there. All the kids that come in there to fish for the team, a great football team and all that stuff. Just kind of a peaceful area of eastern Tennessee, man, that's just really nice to attend school at.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is home. It's awesome to be able to put your boat in the water, sleeping in your own bed, go out and go fishing. You know, it's a beautiful place. Got the mountains in the background. You know, I love working down at the school. Anybody that knows me knows that 13 pounds wasn't the goal today, but, man, it's a 3-day tournament. And so, you know, not a bad start. Going to go out there tomorrow and hopefully catch a couple other big ones. Had a good one pretty early this morning. If we can get 2 of those tomorrow, maybe make a big jump, and then maybe on the 3rd day make a run at it. We're going to try.
Okay, so I got a deal for you. Here's the deal. I can give you 17 pounds and not the check behind you, or I can give you 13 pounds and you can have that Bass Cat check for $5,000. Feel the rush. Man, our Hunter Sales right there. Get right up there and hold it up there, man. You at our Lake Norman event were the highest finisher in a Bass Cat boat, and he's feeling the rush with $5K right there, folks. His answer would have been the 17 pounds. I know it would have been.
Yeah. I'd like to make a run at winning this one on the home lake. But, man, yeah, it definitely pays to run a bass cab. Loved running the boat. It handled the chop really well today. And, anytime you finish. I finished 16th at Norman. And, to make $5,000 for that, that's pretty dang special.
Absolutely. Hunter Sales, we'll see you on day 2 right there. Put your hands together one more time, folks, for the coach of Carson Newman. Boat number 37, Why Not? Reaction Innovation Skeeter Pro from Piney Flats, Tennessee. How about it for Jason Abram? Tell you what, you're going deep into the woods with that boat. Hot dog right there, brother. Watch yourself, take your time. There you go. 5 in the bag today, Mr. Jason Abram right there. Running that boat up and down deep in the backwoods there at 11 pounds even right out here for me. Got a fancy little boat right there, brother.
I should have did a lot better. The 2 days of practice I spent up in the river, I caught them really well, but I had too many self-inflicted wounds today. I only got to fish for about an hour and a half today. So tomorrow, if I can get up there and get back safely and not tear anything up, I might come back.
Not bad for an hour and a half, my brother. We'll see you there, Jason. Next to the stage, 46. I like that one. BSR LLC Pro from Leesburg, Georgia. How about it for Brandon Klassen? BC. Boy, I'm liking that back of that jersey, man. That looks, I like the front, the BSR LLC, a little welding right there, and I like that shield on the back, man. We appreciate you representing, brother. Representing. I got tennis elbow, too, but I can give you a grip right there. 5 in the bag for Brandon Klass, and Class Act right here, 9-7. 9-7. We need a big bag tomorrow, brother.
I'm going to try.
Okay. What's on the dinner menu tonight?
We're going to go eat steak.
Go eat steak and go get us big old steak, about 32 ounces, and put that thing in the bag, and we'll weigh it for you.
Well, that'll be nice if we can.
I talked to Sean about that. Brandon Klassen, folks. Next to the stage, boat number 41 on my list. Crosstown Ventures Pro from Lampe, Missouri. He occasionally fishes boat docks. He's in a brand new Bass Cat. How about it for Worldwide, James Watson? Five in the bag in there. He said, watch this. Hocus pocus. He's heading to Vegas to perform with David Copperfield. And he's going to go, hey, let me tell you something. This is on.
Make me disappear.
12 pounds and 1 ounce. That's above the 9-11. But show us some fish, man. That is above that 9 to 11 range there, so you'll be all right. You might want to make that 2-pounder disappear. Put your hands together, folks, for Worldwide. James Watson right there out of Lampe, Missouri. All right. Do they have any boat docks at this lake? I didn't see too many of them, but maybe you can tell me.
They got them? They got the docks here, son.
They got them here? You catch a few of them behind them?
Oh, I caught them all around docks.
Dinner tonight, you guys are going to head out and relax. I appreciate you wiping off my nice NPFL shirt.
That is a nice shirt.
What is the goal tomorrow, 18 pounds?
Get out of here, Al.
All right, there we go. Worldwide Watson, folks. Next to the stage, 55, NPFL Pro from Dallas, Georgia. How about it for the thrill, Will Fletcher? What do you say, Georgia? Come on, let's go. Hail State. He's running that Ira Hail State. Get out of here, you Ole Miss, man. Hey. Oh, that's right. Cowbell, more cowbell right there. I know she'll look up here in a second. There she goes. Hell, Mississippi State Bulldogs. They're doing well right here. Tennessee needs to get their act together. Keep that water. We can't do that. Billy Thomas is on the up and up. Got 5 in the bag. You're going to show some of these fish. 10 pounds and 2 ounces. 10 pounds and 2 ounces. There you go. Put your hands together, folks, for the Georgia Pro, Will Fletcher right there. Them Justice brothers. Give them fish justice. Hey, look, you're catching 30 or 40 of those fish out here like that. You just need to find that kicker. They're out there. But How about the Department of Natural Resources, everybody, TVA, TWRA, Jefferson County, getting this lake ready for you guys to come out here and Memorial Weekend? Fine job.
No, it's amazing what they've been able to do. They've been out here, I think, 24/7 for months and months, and we can't thank them enough for what they've gone through and what they've done. But you know, the lake is being a little weird. Left a couple out there today I needed, and maybe we can connect with them tomorrow and bring them in.
Get some rest, get something to eat, and we'll see you tomorrow. Will Fletcher right there, a good friend of mine. Next. All right, here we go. Discover Lake County, Florida Pro from Leesburg, Florida. This is boat number 44 to the stage. How about it for Tim Frederick? Bringing it on up here. Timmy, good to see you. You got to discover Lake County. If you don't discover Lake County, you're missing out. That's right. You got to discover Lake County, folks. Go ahead, pull up just a little bit more for me. Pull up a little bit more. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there. Come off the back for me, sir. Thank you. Hey, keep it in line. 5 in the bag, folks. I need 17-7 to take the lead. £15, 4 ounces, going to put you in 4th place. Show us what you got right there. Another bag in the top 5 right there, and it's Mr. Tim Frederick with 15-4. Put your hands together, folks. There's the boom right there in that left hand. Going to work. Stop number 3 of the NPFL here at Douglas Lake in Jefferson County, Tennessee. Big bass. I'm looking for 316. Calculation, 4 pounds. New leader, 4 pounds and 10 ounces. Bring it out here and let's see it one more time. Tim, show them to him right there. Right there on those. There we go, my friend. Good job. There you go, Tim. Good job. That is the new big bass leader right there at 410. Let's talk for a little bit. We got some time, sir. All right, good day. Set yourself up for a possible win, that shield and $100,000.
Yeah. No one's more surprised than me. I mean, I'm like everybody else. I was catching 10 or 11 pounds, and
sometimes you come across them.
I think I figured a little something out. It's going to have to happen early, though.
Okay.
You know, and I look forward to it. I think I can. I don't know if I can catch a 5-pounder. It weighed 5 on my scales, but they're hard to find.
Oh, 100%.
But I'd like to have some more of them 3.5s, and we'll see where
beat them down all day long, boy.
That's all he can do.
I tell you what, folks, he's got a smile on his face. He can't wait to go. He wants to go fishing right now, don't you?
No, I'm tired. I'm hungry.
All right, get home there. We'll go out at 6:15 tomorrow, Tim Frederick. Next. Okay, we got to pause real quick. Hold on just a second for me. Hold on just a second. What boat number is he? Okay, boat number 39. Vexus Boats Pro from Valley, Alabama. How about it for Harry Moore? All right. 3 in the bag. 3 in the bag right there.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm fingers crossed though.
Thank you. All right, Harry. Oh, got a little blood on him. What happened there? There we go. Got stuck. I need it up on the screen. I need it on the screen. It's not on the screen right here for Harry Moore. 3 in the bag. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and read the weight, and you let me know. And how about we go 411? 411 confirmed right there. All right, my friend. Okay. Hold on just a second for me. Let's stand right here, right there. We got to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Every day.
What about on Saturday? You know what? There's no cuts, so you're fishing 2 more days.
Right.
All right, let's go get it, my man. Harry Moore right there. Next to the stage. Bass Pro Shops Pro from Wagner, Oklahoma. How about it for Mr. Tommy Biffle? All right, TB. You went out and caught us 5 today or caught yourself 5? All right, Tommy Biffle right here coming up to the stage, got 5 in the bag. He's fished a couple tournaments in his lifetime. I think this is number 11. I'm not quite sure, but Bass Pro Shops and Johnny Moore's are saying hello at 10 pounds and 1 ounce. 10 pounds and 1 ounce. Ken Duke said 9 to 11 pounds. I mean, there's like 70 thoroughbreds in that bracket right there, so you find yourself in there. So you move up real quick, man. It can be high up on that leaderboard.
Yeah, if you can get a big bite, you know, you can really move a long ways with, you know, a couple of big bites.
A lot of guys out there saying if they can just pound some 3-pounders. It's hard to find a 5-pounder, even a 6-pounder is almost like a ghost.
It's been hard for me to find a 3-pounder.
Hey, there you go. So the 2-pounders.
Yeah, all little small fish.
All right, my man. We'll see you on Friday right there. Tommy Biffle, folks. Next to the 38. Why not? There we go. Dobbins Rods Pro from Salisbury, North Carolina. How about it for Hayden Hammond? All right, Hayden. What do you say, brother? Pops out there, Todd, watching. Hayden's got 5 in the bag today. Good to see you, bud. We're going to go with 10 pounds and 1 ounce. 10 pounds and 1 ounce. I need some kickers tomorrow. Let's get in that 14-pound range.
Yeah, man, that was a grinder. I got my work cut out for me tomorrow.
All right, brother. We'll see you then. Hayden Hammond, folks. Next to the stage. Status Renovations Remodeling Pro from Jasper, Georgia. How about it for Jesse Millsaps? All right, Jesse. Let's see what we got. What did he do today? Every one of our anglers running that shield right there on their windshield so we can recognize them out there, and Tanner and Travis can get all them great photos that you guys see on the website and social media. 5 in the bag. Jesse Millsaps, the Georgia Pro. We're going to see some of these fish. Lock in for me. $13 pounds and 1 ounce. 13. Grab a couple of those. Show them out front there and go to your right side there. Jesse Millsaps going to work at 13 pounds. Going to put him in the top 20, I believe. I like that Tennessee Vol shirt right there, a little Rocky top. Good stuff right there. That young, she don't even know I'm talking to her. Her little brother's picking on her. Put your hands together, folks, for Jesse Millsaps right there, the Georgia Pro with 2 beauties out of Douglas Lake here at stop number 3 of the NPFL in Dandridge, Tennessee. Right up here, Jesse. Let's talk real quick. All right, man. That 13-pound range is a little bit above the middle of the pack there, so you kind of put yourself in good position.
Man, I had a blast today. Okay. I caught a ton of fish, you know, doing something probably a little different than everybody else, but this place is chock full of fish. Just trying to get that extra kicker. If I was liking all mine was cookie cutters, so I need that one big bite to throw in there with them.
So Saturday, you're going to tell us what you did. It was so much fun, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay.
It's a blast.
All right, my man. We'll see you there. Jesse Millsaps, folks. Next to the stage, boat number 53, Big League Charter, Bruiser Bait Pro from Knoxville, Tennessee. How about it for Robert Robleski? There you go. Rocky Top has arrived. On behalf of the NPFL staff, all of our friends, our family, kudos to you. If you haven't seen the video, there was a call for help at Lake Norman. He dropped everything, ran up. A guy had capsized his boat, pulled him into his boat, got him to shore. Everything is all right. Put your hands together. Didn't even hesitate. Robert Robleski fishing for $100,000. A selfless act to go out and help that individual, and that's what it's all about here at the NPFL. 5 in the bag today. Not the best day, but 9-5. We got 2 more days. 2 more days. And I believe in karma, brother.
Oh, yeah. I just need to get a big bite. That's what it is. I'm catching a bunch of fish. I haven't found a big bite yet, so we'll see what happens. But, yeah, thank you guys for looking at that video and stuff like that. I did save that guy from Norman. I mean, that thing went viral. Reader's Digest actually reached out to me, and I signed a non-exclusive contract with them, so they're going to take control of that that video and everything. So hopefully I'll get paid a little bit. So
hey, there you go. That's what it's all about, man. We appreciate it. Right there, Robert Robleski, selfless act, fishing for $100,000, didn't hesitate and ran over and helped that gentleman. Next, 48. Why not? He's a little wait. All right, we're going to wait a little bit. Yep, there he is. Boat number 48, fully loaded Alpha Pro from Lincolnton, North Carolina. He's got a couple classics in his back pocket. How about it for Hank Cherry? All right, Hank, what did he go do? Billy, he brought you 5 fish. He brought you 5 fish. He brought his family 5 fish. He brought 5 decent-looking fish right there. We'll see what it looks like. The shoulder, the elbow, the arm, 100% or about 80%?
About 85.
About 80%. 11-14. Let me see some of them fish right there. 11-14. So he's about 80%, folks. He had some surgery on his arm. Still not there. Come back, played a lot of baseball back in the day, so you get them torn ligaments with that awkward motion. I know all about that. Put your hands together, folks, for Hank Cherry right there. 2 beauties out of Douglas Lake. All right, Hank. Yeah, I got some time. I'll get you out of here real quick. This is a grinder here at Douglas Lake. You've been going for 3-4 weeks straight. I know you're anxious to get back home. This is probably the little last one. Then you get to head back home and take a breather here. No cuts, man, so you got 2 more days to just blow it out of the water.
Yeah, just today the wind blew real hard, and I just really couldn't fish where I wanted to, so I kind of scrapped that and just went and tried to catch 12 pounds because can't lose it the first day, but you can sure get out of it the first day. So I figured 12 was the mark. I figured 17 and 19 would be leading, but going to be hard to do that 3 days in a row, so we'll see what happens tomorrow.
We got a lot in that 9 to 11 range, so 12 is right there for you, brother. Yep. Rest up, appreciate it. Next to the stage, boat number 51. Not my age, I'm 52. I'll be 53. Fisherman Central Pro from Richfield, OH. How about it for Dan Blackert? I know as a Tennessee fan, I was up there at Ohio State. I still got to give him some love. He's been with us since day one. We got some Ohio State ownership here. But Tennessee will be back for the vengeance now that we got rid of Nico. Trust me on that. All right, Danny Blackert, good to see you, sir.
Good to be seen.
Always, always, always. 5 in the bag today. Dan Blackert. Right up here, official there. Going to go 12 pounds and 1 ounce. 12 pounds and 1 ounce. You're above the middle of that pack there. Just need to get a couple more 3 or 4 pounders in there to get that 14-pound range.
Yeah, I just went and scrambled today because, as everybody's probably saying, the wind just changed this entire lake bite. So I just went fishing. And the fish that I was on in practice, I never caught them.
See, that's crazy. We had that storm that rolled in, a lot of lightning, a lot of rain. We're staying at Lakeside Resort Marina. You could see the chocolate milk that was coming in from the wind. That water was clear, and it is chocolate milk like none of your business. So I got to think that that's all over the lake.
Yeah, I actually was looking for the dirtier water.
Okay.
It was kind of helping me out a little bit.
Okay.
So.
All right, we'll see you on Friday, brother. Dan Blackert. Next to the stage, 47, why not? Big Daddy Baits Pro from Spring City, Tennessee. How about it for Big Daddy Brian Hatfield? Yeah. You guys, I want you guys to wave to that camera right there. Wave to that camera when Grandpa pulls up, right there. All right, wave to that camera, you guys. There you go. Brian Hatfield from Spring City, Tennessee. Brian, you going to bring them up on stage? All right, well, give me that bag, and then you help them up. Billy, there you go. You guys stand right here. Come over here for me, little lady, with Minnie Mouse. You stand right there for the camera. Big boy, come over here. Hey, Muscles, come over here. 11 pounds and 2 ounces, 11 pounds and 2 ounces. Give him a couple of them fish. Hey, Muscles, what are you doing? There's nothing over here. It's right over here. For goodness sakes. Come on, kid, get with the program. He said he wants to hold some fish now. I'll tell you what, man. Thank God I wasn't a father. Get up there. Oh, look at that. He likes to caress the fish. You didn't like that? You didn't like that? You liked it. You liked it. All right, Big Daddy, come over here, sir. Most important, who we got here?
This is Madeline and Noah.
And these are the grandkids?
Yeah. Sophia.
Sophia.
Hey, I got so many I can't keep track of them.
78.
Like a small football team.
Small football team. Hey, I tell you what, I'm going to be on your side of the Civil War. That's for darn sure, the Hatfields, not the McCoys. Okay, right in the middle of the pack here. Got to go to a little bit of work. You fished here before, right?
Yeah, I've been here. I just had some bad luck. Got in a bad rotation. Got behind people. So I'm going to be first tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. We'll see you there, Brian Hatfield and Sophia and big man right here. I'm going to call you Muscles. Get off my state. No, I'm just kidding. There you go. All right, next. But note number 58. I'm just kidding, Jefferson County. All right, here we go. Bass Cat Pro from Cumming, Georgia. How about it for Mr. A.A. Allen Armour? The Cougar. The Cougar was hunting today. Courtney's in there. There we go. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Allen? Good to see you, sir. 5 in the bag. Oh, that's your wife right there?
She's in there driving the truck.
What's her name?
Nancy.
Nancy, good to meet you, hun.
She's my hero.
She's your hero?
Yeah.
Well, that leaves me out. No, I'm just kidding. 10 pounds and 6 ounces right in the middle of the pack there. Yeah. Your hero is going to give you, step right up here. Your hero, Nancy, is going to give you a pep talk tonight to get you to 15 pounds.
Yeah, I'd like to catch 15 pounds today. Yeah, I tell you, having her back the trailer and bring that thing over here was amazing.
Awesome, awesome. Team effort.
Yeah, it worked out great. So it's nice having her here with the tournament. It's been tough fishing, man. You know, the fish I caught today is kind of like the way practice went. I just can't catch anything over 3.5 pounds, you know. So maybe they'll move up and start biting tomorrow. But I want to thank Bait Shack Marine, Brandon, for getting that brand new Cougar ready. This is the first time it's been on the water.
Look good.
Oh, man, it looks awesome. I've got a 22 Era for sale if anybody's interested out there. It's over at Bait Shack Marine. Brandon, Jennifer, take good care of you out there. But Brandon worked all night Friday and Saturday and Friday night.
Got it tuned up?
Yeah, he got me out Friday night late, and then Saturday morning we worked on it 7 o'clock to like 1 o'clock, and we got it rigged and ready to go. So man, I can't thank Brandon enough over at Bait Shack. It's an amazing dealership. They're awesome, and thank you, Bass Cat.
Absolutely. We'll see Allen Armour right there, feeling the rush with his brand new Bass Cat. Next, boat number 68. Why not? Bass Cat Pro from Longview, Texas. He come in on that first event with a bag just over 33 pounds. This man right here is Jordan Osborne. He was running that Bass Cat for 5 fish that he put in those live wells. Can I get to 12 pounds there, Jordan? No? We're going to go 10? Right around there? Well, I'm going to tell you what, 10's going to put, 12 would be better, of course, but 10's going to put you, it's going to be a little bit below that 9.7, kind of put you on that bottom part of where everybody's bunched up at. So you're in the thick of things. You're not out of it as far as the check goes and the heavy check.
I mean, I don't really know. You just got to go out and catch like 2 or 3 3-pounders and just weed through the rest of the rats. It's hard to catch a 3-pounder. I think I maybe have one in there today. I don't know where they're at.
A lot of guys are talking about if you could just, I mean, this is one of those tournaments when you hear a guy says, if I can catch 5 3-pounders, they would be ecstatic.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I don't think I got 2 of them in practice. Of course, I had 2 days of practice instead of 3, but I don't know. I'm just going to go fishing.
All right, brother, go do that. Sometimes that's the best way it works out. Next to the stage, 49, why not? The National Fishing Expo Pro from Mooresville, Indiana. How about it for Mike Quinlan? The National Fishing Expos, Mike Quinlan, running his Miller Techs, doing whatever he has to do to put 5 in the bucket so we can go back to the campsite and have a good dinner. Right? You're having steaks tonight. That's 2 for 2. Nothing wrong with some good Tennessee beef out. You could get it from Food Lion. We had some good steaks from Food Lion the other night. Billy cooked them up, and they were outstanding. This is Mike Quinlan. He's got 5 in the bag. Billy's going to put them up on the scale. Mike, I'm going to tell you, you just brought in 9 pounds and 12 ounces, and I need you to bump that up to 13 pounds tomorrow.
Well, we're going to try. I think I broke everything I got. Hot foot, yellow stick, GoPro, my telephone, everything quit on me today. So we got to do some work tonight.
I'll tell you what, if you got Progressive as your insurance, you're covered.
Yeah, well, I caught a bunch of fish today. Cold 6-7 times, just they weren't the right kind.
By golly, let's go get the right kind tomorrow.
We're going to catch them tomorrow.
All right, Mike Quinlan right there, the National Fishing Expos Pro right there. 45, BK Incorporated Pro from Noble, Oklahoma. That man right there is Alton Wilhoit.
Calling balls and strikes, baby.
What's that? What's going on, sir?
Little fish.
He gave a big sigh of relief right there. Alton Wilhoit calling balls and strikes, 5 in the back, 8-6, 8-6. We need to. How about to double that up tomorrow?
How about it? I don't know. All I caught was 2-pounders in practice, and I thought I could catch 5 2-pounders today, and I didn't catch any 2-pounders today.
Unbelievable how that works out. I was just talking, last one come up. If you can get a 2.5, 3-pounder, 5 of those, you're ecstatic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would have been tickled with, a couple that I had in practice today, but
those are the home runs this week, not these singles.
That's right.
All right. We'll see you then, Alton Wilhoit, right there, next to the stage. Number 83, Diaz Scrap Metal Pro from Judsonia, Arkansas. He has got, this almost looks like a parade float, this boat. Here they come. Here they come. Kyle Morey bringing up our next angler. Oh, it's Chuck. Somebody different. Put your hands together for Hunter Bogman. All right, buddy. How you doing out there? All right, that's not too hot. Keep going up. Keep going. Right there. Absolutely, I was checking that heat for you, brother. Uh-oh. I saw him fishing today. I got a video of you, too, buddy. I got a video of you. We'll send it to you. He's got 5 in the bag. Go ahead and get up on that. Yep, 100% he wants to hold them. You earned the right to do that. Come over here before I call this weight. 5 in the bag. Look that way, girls. Wave to that camera. 12 pounds and 1 ounce right there for the Arkansas Pro, Hunter Bogman. Stay right there, Chucky. Back it up, back it up. There you go. Right there. Just stay hold for me. Oh, that's all right, that's all right. Get that fish right there. There you go. Put your hands together, folks, right there for the Arkansas Pros Diaz Scrap Metal, Hunter Bogman. There we go. Big fish right now is 410. I need 411. Nope, okay. Yep. All right, do me a favor. I'm going to hand you this microphone, sit up here, talk for a little bit, and then I'm going to get these other ones. I'm going to get me a drink.
All right. Man, I really like y'all's lake. It reminds me a lot of a lake back home. Good Lord blessed me a day. He caught a good one. I got to figure out how to catch another good one the next 2 days or catch a little bit bigger ones with the rest of them. So tickled to have what I have and ready to go do it again tomorrow.
Put your hands together, folks, for Hunter Bogman right there, the Arkansas Pro. As I eat that first form bar. Apologize, folks. All right, brother. Bye, girls. All right. Boat number 54. He made it. He made it. Cornerstone Countertops Pro from Scott City, Missouri. He traveled all night. Put your hands together for Stu Arthur. Come from Kansas City yesterday about 1 o'clock, I believe he left. And Whataburger in hand, and he did not bring me a Whataburger, but he's got 5 fish in there, and I'd rather him bring me 5 fish, Ainsley, Cheston, and Jackie, than bring me a Whataburger, and then you can put them 5 fish over there to Mark in that release boat. Good to see you, sir. I know you're tired. Right up here so they can see that fine jersey right there. We're going to go with 7 pounds and 10 ounces, 7 pounds and 10 ounces. Probably tired today. Get a good night's rest tonight.
I got in about 2:30 in the morning. It took me about 13 hours to drive from Kansas City down to my home, pick up my boat, run over this way. Got here about 2:30 in the morning. Didn't get to practice for this one, but glad to scratch out a limit. I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, everyone that's watching. And I'm supposed to say, a guy that works for me, Talon, said, I don't need practice. Practice is for chumps.
There we go. There you go, Talon. Practice is for chumps. Allen Iverson said the same thing. He said, practice. He said, practice. We can talk about practice. So here we go. 52, right on, Billy. The great outdoors pro from Lincolnton, North Carolina. How about it for Jason Wilson? Billy, we're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. I mean, come on. Let's talk about the game. And Jason Wilson's going to talk about the game right now. The game that he's addicted to, and that's bass fishing. That's bad. A big shout out to him and his boys over there at the Great Outdoors, helping us out. Last few events, 5 in a bag for 10 pounds and 10 ounces. 10 pounds and 10 ounces. At the bottom of that big pack that Ken has been talking about, that 9 to 11 pack right there. So we need to find a couple of 3-pounders. I know they're hard to come by, but they are out there.
Yeah, it kind of changed for me. I think it's caused the wind. I had to change it up, but I ended up catching a good many fish. Had a limit pretty early and then called out a few times, just doing something totally different than I did in practice. But, hey, that's fishing. But I want to give a shout-out to Stinnett Chevrolet. I had a little issue with my truck. I called yesterday morning. The guy said be here at 1:15. They had the part, fixed it, so I was good to go. Very, very happy for that. They were like 9 minutes from the house, and everything worked out. Very nice people.
Stinnett Chevrolet, is that it?
Yeah.
A big shout out to Stinnett Chevrolet here locally for helping out one of our anglers and getting that Chevy back out on the road. Next, what's that? 69. One God, one nation, one flag from Marler, Oklahoma. How about it for Harmon Davis? All right, Harmon. Go ahead and turn that thing in there a little bit more. Wait till it comes to a stop. Keep pulling up. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. All right, there we go. Stop it right there. All right, Harmon, up here to Billy. Five in the bag right here. We're going to get you a score right here. A good day today, almost 13 pounds. We're going to see some of these fish, man. How about 12 pounds and 15 ounces? Show us what you got there. On a good day, stop number 1 of the NPFL here at Douglas Lake in Jefferson County, Tennessee, the beautiful town of Dandridge, Tennessee. The lakeside of the Smokies. Thank you. Put your hands together, folks, right there. 2 beauties. Boy, I tell you what, they're feisty, aren't they? That right there, Harmon, are good live wells, good healthy fish, and a good healthy lake that they brought this thing right around. And let's talk about the sponsor with One God, One Nation, all that stuff that you guys are doing out there as far as preaching the word.
It's my company, okay. And my wife and I, we're in the process of getting the website launched and everything. It's just a little bit longer process than what we thought. But hey, it's just one of those deals. Just be proud of who you are.
100% right there. Don't hide who you are. And if there's any time where we need a little bit, if not a lot more, it's now.
We do. And religion's really simple. And that's kind of the message behind it, is a lot of religion gets lost in church and preachers. And it's really simple. There's 10 commandments. Follow those, and you're probably going to go to heaven.
This is a pretty good church right here, isn't it?
Very good.
There we go, my man. We'll see you there. Harmon Davis, though, we appreciate it. Next to the stage, boat number 60. He just threw down the gauntlet at our last event to raise that shield and $100,000. Phoenix Boats Pro from Gonzales, Louisiana. How about it for the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney? All right, champ. I mean, you could have said champ 25 years ago, but we're gonna revisit champ. All right, 5 in the bag today. Greg Hackney, going to see some of these fish. It's right in the middle of the pack there. 13 pounds and 8 ounces of grinder. You earned it. Let's see some fish right there, my friend. Last event, he put on a clinic just flipping them boat docks, folks, and just grinding it out to win it. And then he was off to another event. And then now back with another event with the NPFL. Put your hands together, folks, for Greg Hackney, the Louisiana Pro. All right, Greg, real quick. All right, kind of, yeah, you want more weight, but that 13 pounds makes you feel comfortable about the next 2 days.
It does. I got real fortunate and caught that biggest fish right at the end of the day, and in the last, literally the last 5 minutes, and pretty much salvaged the whole day. I don't know how many bass I've caught. I thought Norman had a lot of bass in it, but nothing like this place. It's insane how many bites you get, but it's hard to catch, 3 and 4 pounders. So my hat's off to those guys that caught those big bags today, because the whole key here is getting a couple of those big bites. And like I said, the biggest one I caught was in the last 5 minutes, which honestly may change up a little bit the way I fish tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to it, because you're going to get some bites. It's fun to be out there.
100% picture perfect. We'll see you on day 2. Greg Hackney, folks, right there. 72, why not? You took that check right there. Tri-County Marine Pro from Harriman, Tennessee. How about it for David Napier, the Tennessee Pro, folks? Excuse me, sir. All right, brother. Did you put 5 in that bucket? You did? All right, right there. He's bringing it out of the crawl space, man, with TriStar. All right, here we go. No penalties. You can look at that. You can look at that. You're going to see some of these fish, man. That's a good day right there. 13 pounds and 4 ounces. Show us what you got, my friend. Got a little bit of time. Those folks want to see those fish. Put your hands together, folks, for the Tennessee Pro right there. David Napier with 2 beauties out of Douglas Lake. Billy, let me get this right here for you. All right, let me talk to you real quick. All right, Tennessee Pro, been out to fish this lake a few times?
Yeah, I love this lake, man. I live on Watts Bar, but
okay.
I don't know.
This is a special place.
Yeah, I like this place.
Good day today, right there in the mix of things and all that stuff. Go tomorrow. Hopefully you can maybe find a 4-pounder and bring that in there, because that's the kind of the juice that you're looking for.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I caught a fish today anywhere I've ever fished before in my life, and I fish here all the time.
That's crazy.
Running around junk fishing, having a ball.
So, see, sometimes, what the Plano box, just throw everything that you don't know and just go out there and fun fish, and this is what happens.
Yep, absolutely. I'm just going to strap it on, go fishing tomorrow, and see what happens.
All right, brother, we'll see you on Friday right there. Oh, what's that? No, it just fell down. He'd like it. All right, next to the stage. 66, I like it. Express Boats Pro from Brookville, Indiana. He has come into a whole bunch of baits, folks, so he's looking to sell. How about it for Dollar Bill Lowen? They're just giving away baits at campgrounds, folks. I don't know if anybody ever knew that, but Bill's discovered something.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about.
There you go. I thought it was a great video, man. I thought it was, it might open up a Pandora's box, but it was great. Strike King Lose Pro right here. No. Arkansas right there. Why they have it up there? 11-13 right there. Let's see some of them fish right there. There you go, my friend. We're going to have to get that off of there. Running that arc rod and that express boat right there. Put your hands together, folks, for Bill Lowen right there. All right, sir. So you get any good baits? Anything good?
Yeah, I got the secret baits.
Okay, got the secret. Did they work today?
A little bit. You know what I mean? I caught a lot of fish today. Just got to kind of figure out how to catch a big one, but it's fun. Hopefully tomorrow the wind won't blow, though.
Any prototypes in those buckets that you found at the campground?
He hides those.
He hides those. Okay, so he's a little bit smart right there. A lot talking to Ken, 9 to 11 pounds. It kind of seems everybody's grouped in there, and you get a few popping 13. You're right in that category there. Scott Canterbury at 17.6 is leading at 16.9 with Buddy Gross, some guys that have competed against. A good day in the conditions right here, but a 3-pounder is gold here.
3-pounder's golden, you know, and I'm sure those guys that had them bigger bags had a 4 or 5 pounder in there, and that's going to be what separates you. You know, I probably caught 30 or 40 fish today, all in that 11-pound range. So when you can figure out how to catch a good one, you're going to set yourself apart.
All right, sir. We'll see you on Friday right there. Bill Lowen, folks. Next, 59. Why not? Right there, part of the D team in Goatwood Farms Pro from Grand Isle, Vermont. How about it for Cole Harris? All right, Cole, D team in effect. New videos coming out. 5 in the bag. He's got a trailer that works. That's always good. It's always good. 5 in the bag for this man. Seth Ellis, Josh Hooks, Zach Burge, good luck. He's down. He'll be coming in tomorrow. 10-3. 10-3 right there. Let's go to work tomorrow, man.
Man, it's windy out there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It was a good day. I like this place. It's fun. I had a good practice. Today was a little bit slower than I was expecting, but we're going to go out there tomorrow and hopefully catch a little bit more.
D-team it up, brother. We'll see you right there. Goatwood Farms next to the stage. 70-70 right there. Eagle Ridge Pro from Cottondale, Alabama. He was in Vermont. He was in Florida. Now he's in Alabama. How about it for Mike Como? He's got a farm now with a big farm pond. You got some big fish in that farm pond? Giants. I'll tell you what, that's where you get your head right. If you have a bad tournament somewhere, you go down there, you just throw out there and hook into a big old farm pond biggie. All right, he's got 5 in the bag. A good start to the tournament. Mike Como right here. We'll see what we got going on. Just talk to you this morning. Good to see. If you need to dry your hands off right there, sir, we're going to go with, pull a couple of them out for me right now. 9 pounds and 9 ounces. 9 pounds and 9 ounces. We want to see some fish. It's been a little bit. Went to work. Like I said, we had launch today at 6:15. Everybody was down there about 3:45. Man down right there, and we got it. But 6:15. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Mike Como. 2 beauties out of Douglas Lake right there, putting them in the 9-pound range, right in that bottom half of that big mix right there. But look, 2-pounders right here. Just talking to Bill, you get a 3-pounder, man, you're jumping up and down like you scored the winning touchdown in a football game.
Yeah, I was really excited to get out there this morning, but it was I had a good day, but not as good as the last day of practice. I mean, I really figured them out, and I don't know why it changed. I don't know, the storm, the wind, maybe, I don't know. But I did have one great big one blow up on my frog, knock it about 3 foot out of the water, and I didn't get that one. And then I caught a 2-pounder with a 4-pounder swimming with it. So that's just the way my luck went today. But I had a great time, caught a lot of fish. I think the last day of practice, I really thought I was gonna, be able to catch 12 or 13 pounds. They just got smaller on me.
All right, we'll see you on Friday, brother. Go get him right there. Next to the stage.
50, sir.
50, right there. Tater Hog Custom Lures Pro from Concord, North Carolina. It's Tater Hog Matthew McBee. With some hog, like Ice Cube. Mama, you to cook the breakfast out the hog. All right, here we go. 5 in the bag. What do? We do about 8 pounds. 8-2, 8-2, 8-2.
Yeah.
You 8-2, I 8-2.
Yeah, all week I've been saying I'm in Bill Belichick's future girlfriend's area.
Band?
Little
band from every lake?
Little ones.
Little ones, okay. There's a reference you won't forget on a bass stage, folks.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun this week. I got to get a good, like everybody says, I got to get a good bite. I just haven't found any good bites yet. But catching a lot of fish, having a lot of fun now.
All right, we'll see you on Friday, brother. Matt Biggie right there, Tater Hog. Next, 71, why not? NPFL Pro from Maiden, North Carolina. Here he comes, Bergen. How about it for David Williams? I don't know if y'all saw that video of his son out there working a trolling motor and boat flipping about a 3.5, 4-pounder, but he's been relegated to the back of the boat. That's David Williams. He no longer owns the front of the boat. That is all Bergens right there. But he went to the front of the boat today. He's got 5 in the bag today. Going to be 11, 12 maybe?
You demote Paul.
11-7. He is at graduation right now. But 11-7 for you. Right there in kind of the mix of things. We got to go to work tomorrow, though.
Yeah, that's about what I've been catching all week. I had one opportunity today, and it come off. But you got to make that fish count. But we'll go back out, swing at them again tomorrow. Hopefully we can do a little better tomorrow.
100%, brother. We'll see you there. Get a good night's sleep. David Williams right there. Next to the stage. What is it? 79, the Money Saver Lure Retriever from Somerville, Tennessee. How about it for Richard Key? You didn't like that intro? There you go. Hey, number one, it doesn't matter what state we're in, but when we're in the state of Tennessee, by golly, you're getting the Rocky Top treatment and the Mississippi State Bulldogs treatment, so don't worry about that. There you go. Billy Thomas, Richard Key, 5 in the bag. Come on, get up there for him. How about 11? 10-13. First question is, did you have to use your Money Saver Lure Retriever at all today? Because there's a lot of stumps out there.
I actually used it twice today, and it worked both times.
Worked both times. It's 100% batting right there. 10-13. Can we go find 13 or 14 tomorrow?
Well, that's about what I've been catching all week, but I have stumbled on a 3-pounder here and there, so I just didn't find one of those today.
Those are pure gold, man. Go hook them up. Richard Key right there, folks. Class act. Thank you, Shannon. Next to the stage, boat number 80, Academy Sports and Outdoors Pro from Hemp Hill, Texas. How about it for Andrew Upshaw? All right, Mr. Upshaw, 5 in the bag. Go figure. He's been doing it a long time. FLW tour, now here over at the NPFL. Got a lot of good things going on the podcast, a lot of good videos out there just talking about how to catch fish for those youngsters out there. Family man down in the heart of Texas, 9 pounds and 13 ounces. We go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I tried to go to work today. I actually had one little thing go wrong today, and I'm not talking about losing fish or anything. I actually left my plug out. And so the whole first hour, I just let my bill run because shad spawn was going on. And then I had to strip down and go swimming. And let me tell you, I know that water temp says it's 72 to 75, but it don't feel like 75. So, but
hey, that's cool and refreshing. I mean, look at it. It almost looks like Belize out there. It looks like the ocean, that green aqua color.
Yeah, those waves look like the ocean, too, when you cut around that corner. But, it was a lot of fun today. I got to put a big flipping stick in my hand and just go have some fun. Caught a bunch of fish, just couldn't get the right ones today.
All right, let's go get the right ones tomorrow. Hey, Billy, almost looks like the Gulf of America. Boat number 82, why not? All right, here we go. He's the Bass Warrior, a past champ of the NPFL Stealth Lithium Pro from Santa Maria, California. How about it for Luis Fernandez? How you doing, brother? You doing good? Is Pop watching? Frank, you watching? You better text him and say you're watching. He's got 5 in the bag, I'll tell you that right now. Up on the scale. I think he went to work today. Kind of going to be in the middle of the pack there, brother.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah, it's going to be a decent day for you right there. Yeah. 13 pounds and 10 ounces, 13-10. Do me a favor. Grab a couple of them fish, man. Show it off to your pop and Janet. All right, Bass Warrior. How many fish you got right there? There you go. How about that one in the left hand, folks? There's the boom right there for the Bass Warrior, Luis Fernandez. Man, I almost fell over. I got so excited there for you. All right, real quick, brother. All right, we need 15 tomorrow and then 17. That's a good way to go.
Yeah, I got 7 bites all day. I'm making a long run, and I don't even see any boats. I'm way up the river, and I hung one up today in the back. I pitched over all this brush, and I hung one up probably 4 or 5 pounds and had her hung up, and there was nothing I could do. I couldn't get her with the trolling motor. I couldn't. Finally, I just wrenched on her and broke 65-pound braid, but I'm around them, and we just go fishing and hope catch some of those 5-pounders tomorrow.
All right, brother. We'll see you then, man. Get a good night's rest. Next to the stage, 65. Why not? Fisherman Central Pro from Morgantown, West Virginia. How about it for Timmy Reams? Yeah. All right, Timmy. Come on up here, sir. Up on the scale there. Billy Thomas will take it. He's got 5 in the bag. Good to see you, sir. Emma's watching right here, so we're saying hi to her. We're going to go with a weight of 12 pounds and 4 ounces, 12.4. Right in the middle of things, man. You got a good shot. You're going to need a little bit. I'm talking to these guys, Ken, 9 to 11, that 12 on the upper echelon right there. 17.6 is leading it, so that's where you kind of lay in there. And that's one kicker on the 5-pound side, which are few and far between. It could happen to you tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's you're just fishing out here, and you never know when a big bite's going to come, and when it does, you have to take advantage of it.
All right, brother. We'll see you then. Timmy Reams, folks, next. 73, why not? Joe from Texas.com Pro from Village Mills, Texas. How about it for Stephanie Hemphill Pellerin? Stephanie making a whole bunch of good TikTok.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
All right, that's all right.
It's his first time.
That's all right. That's all right. We good to go. About scared the bejesus out of me. I know. You're athletic. Right up here. Making a lot of good TikTok videos. She had one the other day where we just had a beautiful backdrop and all that stuff. So you got to watch and follow Stephanie out there. 11 pounds and 15 ounces. Let's see some of them fish right there. Getting it done. Getting it done at Douglas Lake. That's Fat Cat style right there. Oh, you got a smallmouth? She got 2. You take whatever you want. Oh, you got rid of them. You called up. You got rid of your socks for Christmas. Oh, socks again. There you go. There's a smallmouth right there. Put your hands together, folks, for Stephanie Hemphill Pellerin. Got some beauties right there. Right here, out front. There you go. For the Cheeto gang. Okay. All right, there you go. Right in the mix things. 11-15 right there. I need you to get a couple more 3-pounders. Maybe go seek and find that 5-pounder, which is, elusive and all that stuff. But a good start.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if they live here. But
yeah, they do. They do. I guarantee when you ran that boat, you ran over 1 trillion of them.
Oh, I'm sure I did. I actually had a really good time today. I had my limit really quick. A whole bunch of 2-pounders here, y'all. Whole bunch. Y'all have a limited amount, I promise. Anyhow, thank y'all for allowing us to come here. We absolutely love it. It's a beautiful lake. Matter of fact, I would love to move here. So anyhow, thank y'all for coming and watching us, and we'll be seeing y'all again soon. Tomorrow.
Texas and Tennessee, you can't go wrong right there. Stephanie Hemphill Pellerin next. 64, Nitro Boats Pro from Apex, North Carolina. The final, the foundation, and the leader of the D team. They call him Chicken Wings. How about it for Josh Hooks? You saw that comment I made, didn't you? Yes, sir. Coming over for dinner? Tonight? I could. Send me the address. We'll be wrapped up here. We got fish on the Oh, yeah. 5 in the bag for Mr. Hooks. If you're going to have a last name like Hooks, you don't want to be a singer or anything and get pulled off stage. You want to be a fisher, man or woman. 9-4 right there. We got to go to work tomorrow, Mr. Hooks.
Yeah, this morning was one of those days, I swear, if I had something valuable, I probably would have broke it because I broke everything else. But, it's just how it goes. Unfortunately, those days, it sucks to have it on the first day of the tournament. But we'll put our head down tomorrow and fish clean and hopefully turn this thing around.
Social media, we see the dog. What's the dog's name?
We got Winnie is the new one. We got Wilson, and my big fat dog is Chester.
Sounds like me, the big fat dog Chester. All right, appreciate you. Next, 77, 76, ANA, Alliance North America Pro from Woodruff, South Carolina. How about it for Derek Lettinen? Man, that plug went right in the old gullet. That thing, I got some protein right there, Timmy. Poof. That thing went zip. Go figure a bug flew in my mouth and it's open. Go figure. Shocking. This man right here, Derek Lettinen, though, 5 in the bag. We got a video out there. We're going to start to collaborate with you on there. I got a call from your man over there, so we're going to take a look at that. We appreciate you coming out here, sir. A&A right there. We're going to go with 11 pounds even, 11 pounds even. Can you find some multiple 3-pounders tomorrow, like 5 of them?
It'd be awesome. I had a few in practice. I had opportunities on a few decent ones today that just come off, like 2.5, 3-pounders apiece.
Caught a lot of fish, just like everybody's saying. But a big shout out to Anna, my wife, my kids, everybody at home. I'll be excited to see them when I get there Saturday.
All right, brother. We'll see you then. Right there. We appreciate it. Next to the stage, 77, S&D Enterprises, Inc. from Elmhurst, Illinois. His lucky number is 13. How about it for Stu Martell? Lucky number 13, right? So 13, if you add 3 zeros to it, is what a lower unit costs. $13,000. But he's back out on the water, thanks to who?
Pine River Marine.
What? Who is it?
Pine River Marine.
Pine River Marine. So if you guys out there at Pine River Marine are listening, we appreciate you putting Stu out on the water.
Yeah, Pine River Marine, Phoenix Boat Dealership. Took me 15 minutes to get swapped out, and they have me back on the water like that.
Awesome right there. Local business. We love it. 5 in the bag, 9393. Plug them one more time.
Pine River Marine.
Pine River Marine.
Yep, 20 minutes away.
All right, my man. We'll see you there. Right there, Stu. White Pine Marine? White Pine Marine. White Pine Marine. You guys watching, White Pine Marine, thank you. He's from Illinois. He's from up north in Illinois, not even south. 62, FX Custom Rods from Beckley, West Virginia. Class act right here, Mr. Tim Kales. Uh-oh, folks. Uh-oh, folks. There's the boom right there for TC. We got some fireworks coming to the scales, Ken Duke. What do you think about that? All right, Timmy Kales. All right, looks like everybody else's boat. A whole bunch of things broke on it. Got to batten down those screws and bolts. I'll tell you what, Tim Kales, visit Jefferson County. Tennessee is waiting to see what you brought them. All right, here's the deal, folks. You guys right there in the big orange, ready for some excitement. 17-7. 17-7 to take the lead. Stand right there. 17-7. Let me get out of the shot. It's not going to be there, but it's still a great day. 15-15. 15-15 right there. Almost 16 pounds. Going to put you in third place. Show us what you got, brother. Good. Yeah, if you want to, absolutely.
Is there a big fish?
The big fish right now is 410. I need 411 on the big fish. I would weigh that one. Go ahead and do me a favor. Take your 2 biggest ones out first. Let's show them off to the camera and get some photos. And then put your hands together, folks. There it is right there for Tim Kales. There's the boom right there. Stop number 3 of the NPFL here at Douglas Lake. Visit Jefferson County, Tennessee. All right, put that big one on there. I don't know which one's bigger. The one with the belly? All right, I'm looking for 411. New leader. New leader. 5 pounds and 2 ounces. 5'2" right there. Your new leader on the big bass. 5'2". You got it? 5'2". Okay, you got it? Okay, she's good. 5'2". We got it there. Hold up for me just a second. All right, Tim, real quick, man. Great day today. Didn't get the lead there, but you got the big bass right now. You're in third place, 15-15, right behind Scott Canterbury and Buddy Gross, so good company.
Good company for sure.
And Tim Kale, Scott Canterbury, and Buddy Gross.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
There you go. Yeah, good day out on this. It's a tough lake out there. To get a 3-pounder is gold. You got a 5-pounder there plus some other ones.
Here's what got me is I had 2 pound-and-a-half fish in there, and I haven't seen a fish under 2.5 pounds all week. They've been all with 2.5.
So basically, you're looking at another 2 pounds on that. You could be having the lead.
3 or 4, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, we'll see you on Friday, brother. Good job right there. Next, 81 right there. Apex Pro Fishing from Brooklyn, Texas. How about it for Kevin Manley? Come on up here, brother. He's got 5 in the bag. Scott Canterbury at 17.6. Buddy Gross at 16.9. Tim Kales at 15.15. Just came in almost 16 pounds right there. He just said he had a couple 1.5 pounders inside there and hadn't caught anything less than 2.5 pounders. And we will see what our man Kevin here is, the Texas Pro. Did he have fun today? I know he caught 5 fish, which you want to do, right?
Exactly.
You want to do 5 right there. And we're going to go with 8.8, 8.8. We need to get about another 6 pounds each day on those, brother.
That's right. The bites were there. I just didn't capitalize on the right ones.
But I got 5, and we'll start on that right now.
That's the positive attitude. It's half glass full and all that silver lining.
Hey, man, first thing I'm going to do is thank the good Lord up above for letting me be here, my sponsors for helping me out, and my family.
Amen, brother, right there.
Appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, next to the stage right there. Boat number 89, why not? Bass Cat Boats Pro from Pleasant Hill, Missouri. How about it for Kevin Rogers? All right, Kevin. Kevin's got 5 in the bag today. Anybody knows he's been with us for a while. He came from the crappie world, the Rogers family, big time in crappie. I don't really care about fishing. I'm going to call out his weight. It's not of concern to me today. 9 pounds and 10 ounces. 9 pounds, 10 ounces. I don't care about the fishing. This right here, folks. His son and his mom's son just graduated from boot camp in the Air Force.
Yeah.
Very proud of you and your son and your family to go see there, tap them on the shoulder, release them, come back to mom, and it says all this stuff. His name once again, and has he gotten his assignment yet?
Yeah, he's in intel, so he's going to do some secret stuff.
You better be careful.
Smart kid. So we now have a Marine, one in the Marines, one in the Army, and one in the Air Force, and I wasn't military. I love it. Good.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's outstanding right there, folks. A Marine, Air Force, and Navy right there. Outstanding, the Rogers clan. We appreciate y'all. Next to the stage, 90. Queen Tackle Pro from Catawba, North Carolina. How about it for KJ Queen? That is a big, big hammerhead jig on that van right there. I'll tell you what, I can double your business in 30 seconds. Sell ice cream out of there and you'll be good to go, man. All right, KJ. KJ, last event, folks, he had a camera on there. Outstanding work. Taught the kids a lot about that sight fishing and how to be patient, how to attack those fish from different angles, how to sneak up. 5 in the bag today, 4. Good live wells. We appreciate that, my friend. Lock in for me. Pull it up and wrap it up. Almost like you're putting them to bed. There you go. Perfect. Make him feel snug. 11 pounds and 12 ounces. That keeps him down there. All right, right there in the middle of the pack. You're not out of it, but you're not far off from it. 17.6 is in there. Let's get in that top 10, man.
Yeah, I would love to, man. I just wasn't able to look at them this week. Not as fun, you know, but the bite got a little tough today. A lot of fish moved to where they were. They completely left. So changing up ball game tomorrow and going to go do a lot of different stuff. And I figured something out late in the day, so hopefully we'll get on something tomorrow and see what happens.
All right, go get him, my friend. I know you will. Next to the stage, 63, Copper State Tackle Pro from Winter Springs, Florida. How about it for Joey Bloom? JB, your dad texted me, said he will be at the next event, I think, in New York. So we're going to have to wait on dinner and all that stuff. Looking good in that nice truck right there. Copper State Tackle, Bloom Fishing LLC, and that beautiful boat. So let's see what you did. 5 in the bag. You're going to hand that off to Billy Thomas. And after this. All right, Joey Bloom, good to see you, sir. The Florida kid right here, the young gun, him and Andrew Reddy, good friends and family in the pool business, in this business, in that business. 11-15, almost 12 pounds. In the hunt, that's what I'm going to call it. Leonard Skinner, in the hunt, or on the hunt, I should say. Leonard Skinner, that's what you got a bag right there. Let's go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the only thing I was missing was a good bite, and I'm ready to go out there again and flip up another 12 to 14 pounds. So let's do it.
Joey Bloom wants a Florida bite in Tennessee. Hopefully he gets it, brother, right there. All right. Next to the stage. Hey, Billy, did you take that, grab that water there for us? Pop that up real quick. Hold up just a second for me. There you go. All right, let's go off and see if we got to tear it out. Nope, we are good to go. Office, you good to go? All right, let's go to the next one. Boat number 87. 10 only Tackle Pro from Lendell, Texas. A past champ at Lake of the Ozarks on 14 fish. I don't need to catch 15 fish. How about it for Nick Brown? You know, I got a placard in my With 13 fish? Good Lord, 13 fish. Never question Ken Duke. He will slap you around with stats. This is Nick Brown, the Texas pro. He's been doing a lot of work, I know, with all these storms and everything going on. So you've been busting around, all that stuff. We appreciate you going out there. I know you're making money, but you got to, but helping out, folks. 14 pounds and 3 ounces. Let's see some fish. Show us what you got, my friend. But going out there, making money, helping people out to rebuild. So he's been away from his family, not only to fish, but also to help people out. Put your hands together, folks, for the Texas pro, Nick Brown, right there. Do me a favor, stand right there. There you go, perfect. All right, let's talk real quick, my friend.
Real quick.
Yep. How's the family doing?
Family is doing great. Little one's growing good. Wife's taking care of stuff at the house. All the sponsors stepped up this week, got my stuff done and my boat fixed for me, so I'm having fun.
Life is good. Go get a steak.
I am going to get a steak.
All right, brother, good to see you. Next, boat number 85. 85 right there, Grady's Auto Service Pro from Clayton, North Carolina. How about it for Richard Cooper? All right, RC, good to see you. I know, folks, it's getting towards the end of the day. Everybody wants some dinner. Hey, there's a lot of good restaurants here in Dandridge and Jefferson County, folks. I need you to go out there and spend some of them dollars. We want to come back here. All right, Richard Cooper, how about 5 in the bag today? You can't eat these for dinner, but if they got crappie out there, you might be able to. 9-5, 9-5, 9-5 right there. All right, we got to go to work. You know what you got to do.
Yeah, I just never got a big bite today. I caught every 1.53 in the lake. So I'm going to go catch every 2.53 tomorrow, and we'll be right back in it.
That's a hell of a plan right there, brother. Good to see you, Richard Cooper. Next, 106 on my list. All right, 106 on my list. There he is, Team Toyota Pro from Gunnersville, Alabama. It's the G-Man. He's looking 20 years younger. How about it for Gerald Swindle? I think this is his baby brother. All right, the slack liner coming up here. We'll see what he's going to do with this weight. He's got 5 in the bag today. He come to Tennessee from Alabama. He's wearing his Tennessee shorts. And he said, I'm going to put 5 on the scale for, boy, he gave you a little juice there for a second. I thought, okay, 12 pounds and 1 ounce, 12 pounds and 1 ounce. You've been running and gunning the last 3 weeks. You took off the facial hair just to kind of get that young momentum again in the mirror to say, hey, I'm not as old and as sore as I think.
After them last 2 butt whoopings I took at Fork and then that other one, I'm like, hey, I'll shave anything. I'll shave my legs if I thought it'd change my luck. I was just trying to get a little something going, and had some opportunities this morning. I got to just fish a little better. It took me a while to get going. I picked the wrong area to start in, so I had about an hour and a half where I was kind of just dead in the water, not catching them like I needed to. Then I made an adjustment, and I seen some things I needed to see, so pretty fired up about tomorrow.
Tomorrow a little bit different. Is the wind helping you or not? You don't care about the wind?
The wind pisses me off. I'm going to be honest with you. It's blown.
Go ahead and make G-Man mad, Al. There you go, you dummy.
I mean, this wind blows more than all of Taylor Swift's albums put together. It's blown since January to now. It blows every day. I tell my wife, I come outside and the flag's sticking straight out. I said, one more windy day, starting an OnlyFans. I'm telling you, I'm one more cold front and windy day from way just giving it all up. But it makes it a little tougher, especially when you want to flip and pitch. It just makes it a little bit aggravating to get the bait down. You end up having to go heavier, and then you end up losing some fish. But today was a good day to get to slackline. I told my wife this morning, I said, it feels good to get up and know that I'm probably going to break a rod for today, though, which means I'm getting bit, and I like it. Because if you think I won't knock all the leaves off them bushes, just let him bite my jig, and I'll slap him slam naked when I leave there.
Well, the Goodyear blimp's up above saying you're a pimp, so we'll see what happens. G Swindle right there. Put your hand together for G-Man right there. Gerald Swindle. 91. All right, here we go. Falcon Rods Pro from Dry Creek, Oklahoma. He won our very first event here in 2025. How about it for Jason Christie? 82 pounds and some change. Throwing the old spinner bait like the Oklahoma Pro likes to. He's got 5 in the bag today. Billy, take that from Jason. Jason, right here for me, sir, so they can see that jersey. We'll come up on the big board for you. And we're going to see some of these fish right here. 12 pounds and 1 ounce. Grab a couple of those for me, and let's show those folks out there what you made. I got some time. He pulls those fish out, folks. I know it's a little bit late, but let's hear you, folks. It's a long day. Here you go. Go ahead and clap. There you go. Jason Christie right there. All right, real quick. This is a grinder tournament. You just come from another one, back-to-back and all that kind of stuff. So sort of used to it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really not a grinder. It's frustrating because, I mean, I caught the heck out of them today. It's just hard to target a bigger fish. You know, I've only caught one great big one since I've been here, but I mean, I don't know how you catch a bunch of 2 2.25s, I mean like 30, and you don't get in front of a 3, 4, 5 pounder. So maybe I just need to go to the other side of the lake, do something different. I'm not doing anything different. I mean, whenever it gets in the willows, that's all me right there. So I'm going to do it whether I finish last or not. But yeah, I just don't know how to target a big one this week.
All right, my man, you'll figure it out Friday and Saturday. We got 2 more days. Next to the stage, 99 Incentive Pro from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Give him the heater, Ricky. Ron Farrow. All right, Ronnie. Ronnie's staying over there at Lakeside Marine and Resort with us. We're having a good time over there. We got a little bit of dinner with the resort tonight, so it should be a good time. Tonight is their official opening. They had a soft opening last night. So Anita and Rhett and the entire side over at Lakeside Resort and Marina, we're looking forward to it. This man right here is Ron Farrow, and he's got a weight of, come on, get up to 10 pounds, dirty dog. 9 pounds and 8 ounces, 9 pounds and 8 ounces. I need you to go out there and hit doubles and triples tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, well, we started off at Lake Norman with 8 pounds. And
okay.
So we'll get it done. Happy anniversary to my wife.
How many years?
32.
32 years, her name?
Tina.
Tina, 32 years for you and Ron. Congratulations, man. Appreciate y'all. Good job right there. All right, next. 103, why not? Powerful Pro from Dover, Florida. How about it for Daryl Davis? All right, Double D. He used them batteries today, I guarantee it. When you have a problem getting your fish out of live well, it's not a bad thing. He's got 5 in the bag. Good to see you, sir. $11.4. Grab a couple of them fish real quick. Grab a couple of them fish. I'd rather have you show off them fish for your sponsors than talk to me. Nobody wants to listen to me no more. Hey, you watch that. You don't always have to agree, man. I need some Oreo cookies. Anybody got some Oreos? There you go, Daryl Davis. Put your hands together, folks. Get a grip on that girl. There you go. Nice beauties right there. Healthy looking fish, folks. Healthy looking fish. All right, real quick. I'll let you hold them fish. That's all that matters. We can get out there for the sponsors. Decent day.
Not bad. You know, I caught a lot of fish today. It was just never got that quality bite until 347.
Unbelievable.
347, I jumped off one over 3 pounds. It broke my heart.
All right, man. Let's go get her tomorrow. Daryl Davis right there. Next. 105 on my list right there. U.S. Army Pro from Lakeland, Florida. It's all about those that paid the ultimate sacrifice to our nation here this weekend. Put your hands together for John Branch. U.S. Army outdoor team, him and Josh Watkins and Cheryl. They're back there in Illinois, or she is, I should say. But these guys do a great job. We want to thank the U.S. Army for teaming up with us to promote the great outdoors with the U.S. Army, and a salute to all the other branches out there for all your fine work. This weekend is about boating and barbecues, but most importantly, it's about those who gave their life for this great country. This is John Branch right here. He's got 5 in the bag. He's going to go with a weight of, going to show some of these fish, 10 pounds and 14 ounces. A good day for the U.S. Army Pro. He lives in Kentucky, but he's a Gator fan. Shh. Put your hands together, folks, right there for John Branch, the U.S. Army outdoor team. Stop number 3 of the NPFL here at Douglas Lake in Jefferson County, Tennessee. Easy, Trigger. Come on up here. All right, my man. Listen, push aside. You get to come up here, represent. This is kind of the start of Memorial Weekend. It's about the sacrifice. I'm a civilian. My father served in Vietnam. You guys served. Brad Fuller, Air Force, 25 years. The sacrifice that you on your family, travel, and everything like that. And then those individuals that where their life was cut short, that sacrificed for this. This is all about them on the weekend. The barbecue's great. The boating is great. But it's about those that paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, you nailed it, Al. Just keep that in mind. I mean, have fun. That's why we do what we can do, so everybody can be free and enjoy the freedoms throughout this great country. That's the best decision I ever made a little over 18 years ago, joining the Army. Now, I mean, I'm up here representing. I'm one of two people that get to travel the country and fish competitively on a national level, on a professional level. Sure. It's been a dream come true. But, yeah, I challenge everybody to keep that in your thoughts and prayers over this great weekend. Have a blast, because that's what it's meant to be, and that's why we do what we do.
How about the touch Billy Thomas putting all them flags right up there for you guys as you come down the road there?
I saw it coming up the hill, too. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Billy Thomas right there getting it done for the NPFL. Next to the stage, 94, Eagle Claw Trocar Pro from St. Augustine, Florida. How about it for Matt Massey? M&M's in the house. I will tell you what, this M&M can fish. He cannot rap, but he's a great plumber, too, down in Florida. The best, the bomb, the best. Got to be good at something. Well, you're good at a lot of things, my friend. You're good at a lot of things. He's got one of the most iconic pictures. I don't know if Tanner or Travis took it, which one, but that picture, that big fish, was it down in Florida, Harris Shane? Yeah. Just that look inside those buoys there. 9-10, Kissimmee, thank you. 9-10 on that bag there. All right, right up here for me, friend. All right, let's put the Trocar hooks to work tomorrow on some bigger fish.
Man, the Trocar did good today. I must have caught 50 fish, but everything's changing out here all the time. And I think what I found in practice, my fish are moving, so I got to try and catch up with them tomorrow and hopefully get those 3-pound size fish.
I'd make a comment, but I'm not going to make a comment, so we're going to keep it at that. I'll call you later, buddy, after that. Next to the stage, 104. How about that? Installed Parts Group from Chickamauga, Georgia. How about it for Gary Bean? All right, Gary. There we go. I like that, the animal shelter. I'll tell you what, those are two of the best sponsors I've seen. Got the animal shelter, and we got tacos on the back. I'm all in, brother. I am all in. 5 in the bag for 8 pounds and 4 ounces. Let's step right up here. All right, what do we do tomorrow?
Probably about the same as we did today, but we lost quite a few fish. I'm sure a lot of guys did. Yeah. Wind's been pretty tough. But ultimately, what I'd like to just say is, number one, thanks to all the veterans. Whether you're serving today, you have served, we all need to be very thankful for that. And also just give thanks that we live in a country that allows us to, serve and praise Jesus that we know, because there's a lot of countries and people that don't have that opportunity. And so with that, I really appreciate everything everybody does. And amen. Thank you, Lord.
Well said. Enough right there, Gary Bean. Appreciate it. Next to the stage, 98. Rusty Hooks Bait and Tackle from Lincolnton, North Carolina. How about it for Shane Lineberger? Saw Shane on, I think, Monday or Tuesday practice in the lot over there. Talked for a little bit. And he went out and got 5 during competition. Right around that 11, 12-pound mark, maybe? No? Maybe?
Yeah, so
right around there?
Probably 11.
Okay. 10-12 right there. You know what you got to do tomorrow.
Man, I tell you what, this is the most humbling thing you ever do in your life. I mean, the weight don't show what I should have done today. I mean, everybody comes through here and says that. It's just so frustrating where you just want to just sit down and just start breaking things.
I can understand that. And you've been doing it a long time. For all you kids out there, listen here. You've been doing it a long time. And look, got great equipment, knows they're doing all this stuff. The sport is just fickle. It's a different ball field every time, different lake, different conditions, and then you think you got it, and these things can come unbuttoned and no problem.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you have the greatest of the greatest,
and sometimes it still just doesn't go your way. And you know, my favorite saying is, when you're meant to win, you'll win. Yep. And when you're not meant to win, you won't. So, I mean, you know, you just got to kind of try to push through and get on to the next one.
We'll see you on Friday, brother. Good to see you. Next to the stage, 97 Skeeter Pro from Asheville, Alabama. How about it for Matt Herring? All right, Matt. Good to see you, sir. Coming in here. He's got 5 to the scales right now. 5 to the scales.
They got to grow up.
They got to grow. All right, so in 10 years, Matt's going to come back and catch these same 5. And we're going to go with a weight of, hold on, Billy, 11.9 right there. Not a bad start. I mean, you know, you want more and all that stuff, but you want to show anything?
No, I'm good.
No, you're good. Not a bad start, kind of in that mixed bag right there. Look, 3 days. So you got 2 more days to figure out what it's going to do to get a couple kickers.
Yeah, you know, I had one kicker bite today, and that's, you just can't miss here. There's just not enough of them to go around, and but I'm fishing buried back up in bushes and stuff, and unfortunately some come off. But the water's still rising, and these fish are trying to make a move, so, you know, maybe it'll get better every day.
All right, brother, we'll see you then. Matt Herring right there, class act, folks. Next, 111. 101, that one too, AFCO Skeeter Pro from Cairo, Georgia. How about it for Mr. Drew Cook? DC in the house right here, coming up there with that JB truck bodies and that AFCO wrapped boat. Drew Cook, I got a note from Ken Duke, and he says if you've got a limit today, which you do, you tie 23 consecutive limits at the NPFL with Todd Goade and Jesse Millsaps, which means you do another 5 tomorrow. It's all you. Hey. Ken Duke will tell you what you won. 5 in the bag for 9-10. It is probably type of sweater or some tube socks. I don't know. But anyway. All right, look, we got some work to do tomorrow.
Yeah, we definitely got work to do. Man, was looking so forward to today, and it just – a lot changed. I don't know what changed. I know it came up a little bit, but I had a really big group of fish that were shallow that were gone. I thought it was going to be a sneaky little deal where I could kind of bend them over on it. I wasn't going to go to it. I had like 9 pounds at 10 o'clock this morning. And then later in the afternoon, I was like, I'm going to ease up there. Because I thought I needed to get like 11, 12 pounds, and then I'd be fine. Eased up there. And they were all gone.
See, somebody talking about it too, so maybe they shallow back in there after this water. I was talking about at Lakeside Resort Marina where we're at. That water was crystal clear, like you see there. After that rain, it is, I mean, soupy chocolate milk. So that's changed all over the lake.
Yeah, no, that definitely had something to do with it too. Watching this morning, looked like about 85% of the boats went that way, and I was one of those. And man, all the banks that had any clay around it was all muddy, which is good to a certain extent, but it got a little carried away, and the wind not helping it either. So we might go that way tomorrow morning.
NPFL record tomorrow, another limit, and it's 24 in a row according to that man Ken Duke. Next to the stage, 102. Chaotic Custom Rods Pro from Hodges, South Carolina. It's the Coon Dog, Jason Burrows. All right, the DOG coming up here. A big shout out to Ainsley, Cheston, and Jackie. Thank you so much. I know it's a long day, but we appreciate y'all volunteering, getting those fish over to Mr. Mark, and Mark gonna get them back in the water with Sean. This is Jason Burrows right now. He had a fish. Make sure you got all 5 of them coming in to that bag, because I don't want you bringing 4 up here, because it's the computer says 5. You had, okay, there you go, man. There you go. You stand right there for me. It's going to come up on that board there so they can see you, not me. And we're going to go with a weight. Decent day today, almost 11 pounds, 10-15. Let's see what we can do on day 2 and day 3. No cuts at the NPFL.
Yeah, that's right. It was about all I was on.
Okay.
Just ground all day to catch what I caught, and we'll regroup and try again tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you on Friday. Appreciate you, Jason. Next to the stage, 61, why not? It's right there on the list. Epic Baits Pro from Aiken, South Carolina. How about it for J. Will? Jason Williamson. What's that? Is it? Yeah. Well, put your earplugs in. Hey. Why am I listening to Kyle? Nobody listens to Kyle. All right, Jay Will, how about this? 5 in the bag today. Billy Thomas, grab that bag. Billy, stop talking to the office. Good to see you, sir. We're going to see some of these fish too, Jay Will. 12 pounds, 8 ounces. Open up that bag. Let's see it, man. You earned it right there. 12.8. 12.8 right there. Getting towards the end of the day, folks. We'll get back to Lakeside. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Jay Will, right there, the South Carolina Pro. I'll tell you what, she's mean. She's mean right there. Good-looking fish right there. All right, my man. Got that epic wrapped truck and boat. Did you use those baits today?
Man, I've been using Epic Tungsten all year, like religiously. So, yeah, don't fray your line. The coating on Epic Tungsten's the best in the business for sure. But, man, what a phenomenal lake. I have caught the absolute crap out of fish today, and it's just hard to catch a 3.5 pounder, you know, and you cover a lot of water. We fished clean. We had a great time out there today, probably the funnest day I've had so far this year. But always love coming here to Dandridge. Love this lake. It's absolutely full of fish, and tomorrow we got to have one of those 4 or 5 pounders so we can maybe crack the top 10 or something.
Seek and destroy, my friend. Seek and destroy. Next, 67, why not? Southern Woods Plantation Pro from Moultrie, Georgia. From Moultrie, Georgia. How about it for J. Todd Tucker? What do you say, sir? Good to see you. I don't know if that's Carson Newman orange or Tennessee orange. I'm thinking it's more Carson Newman. It's not Tennessee. He goes, it ain't Tennessee orange. What's so bad about Tennessee orange there, J. Todd? Stop right there. I know. It's not Georgia red. Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right. He said it's not Georgia red or Ohio State red. That's a border battle. Yes, it is. Georgia's got the best of Tennessee over the years, though. They are a men among boys. This is J. Todd Tucker, folks. You go right there. You know, you push me out of the way. I just need you here squared for Tim. 5 in the bag at 10-10. At 10-10. Go find a big one tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best bag I've had since I've been here, honestly. So I'm on a little deep school, 22, 23 feet, catching, I don't know, 20, 25 of them in the morning, and that's all I can catch. So I had one 3-pounder jumped off, but I don't think there's anything there but, 2 pounders. So I don't know what to do after that to go catch a big fish. So maybe tomorrow I can get lucky.
You need a gizzard shad in that 2-pounder to take it up to 3 pounders. Good to see you, sir. Next. To the stage, 74, Lake Lodge at Chickamauga Pro from Greenback, Tennessee. That man right there is Ricky Robinson. Tennessee, that's what we like to see, Tennessee. And Ricky is bringing the heat. No, bringing about 9 pounds? Yeah. All right, 5 in the bag, got a limit there. A lot of limits today, I tell you what. The only ones where we had 4 was with some penalties. We had 1 bag with 3, but everybody's brought a limit in here. You're going to be right in that pack right there at 9-4. Windy conditions come out here. We'll see how it changes up tomorrow, but a lot of that water muddied up. Did that help you?
No.
No, you want the clean water.
My son fished with me today, and he would have given anything if I had a weigh. I had a 12-inch and a quarter smallmouth. He wanted me to have to weigh it, and lucky I called it out at 1 o'clock.
Oh, there you go. I tell you what, you need to get a new son. No, I'm just kidding.
My other son's going to fish with me tomorrow, then my other one's going to fish with me. Yeah, so they're going to ride around with me.
All 3 of them get a day out there. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. My sons are my best friends. We hunt, we fish, we do everything together, so... And there's my main partner right over there.
There you go. That's living life. Congratulations to you all. And y'all have a good time out there on day 2 and bring in 50. You're going to have some bragging rights between the 3 sons who gets the heaviest weight.
That's right.
I want to know what that bet is after this tournament. That's what you'll tell me on Saturday. Boat number 78. Boat 78 right there. NPFL Pro from McCalla, Alabama. How about it for J.T. Russell? He's got 5 and 4. He's got a penalty, slight penalty right here. 5 and 4. Yeah. All right, here we go. JT up on the scales. How you doing, sir?
Good, man.
We'll get you in and out of here. We'll get rolling along here.
How about it for 11 pounds and 3 ounces? We'll see you on day 2, brother. I'll give you some time to talk. Thank you. Next to the stage. Yeah, 10-15, yep. 75. How about Ranger Lou Pro from Lexington, North Carolina? How you doing, Mr. David Fritz? Mr. Fritz, how you doing, sir? Those people right there from Visit Jefferson County, Tennessee, and they want to see what the legend, David Fritz, has been doing this 40 years with Lou's and Ranger boats. 40 years.
50 years with Lou's.
50 years with Lou's. 50 years with Lou's. By golly. That right there is loyalty and good representation. David's going to go with a weight of 814 on 5 fish. We got to reload tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. I had the one on I needed today, but I think he had my weight in his mouth because nothing, I mean, he was pulling drag and it was a really good one, but I don't even think he bit my bait.
Okay, just dragging around
there. Yep, just dragging around. So maybe tomorrow, there's some good fish in this lake. It is sometimes they get a little hard to catch.
We'll see it on Friday, sir. Good to see you, David Fritz. Next, 113, how about it? Right there, Ready Pools Pro from Auburndale, Florida. How about it for Andrew Reddy? That family put in pools down in Florida. There's a giant pool out there if you get hot and you can go jump in that lake. It's about 70 degrees, but Upshaw says it's about 60 degrees, but it'll cool you off. All right, Mr. Andrew Reddy, good to see you. Is Pop up here or no? Is he watching back home or is he here?
He's right there.
Oh, he's right. Oh, he's driving a truck. There we go. I didn't even see him. Mr. Reddy, good to see you, sir. Andrew Reddy with 5 with a penalty, 9:15. So here with the penalty, 9:15. Let's shore it up tomorrow.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. We'll see you then. Good to see you, bro. All right, here we go. 86. Tate Companies Pro from Mount Airy, North Carolina. How about it for Mr. Chad Poteet? We're going to have to bring that. Oh, is it? Come on up. You're good, brother. You're good. Here's what we're going to do. You go ahead and go up there. I'm gonna have you come off of the back of the boat. I don't want this too much of a gap. Stop right there. Stop right there. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hey, great idea. That's why you guys are here. Chad, you stay right there in the boat. Just hand me the bag. Hand me the bag there. I'm going to give it to Billy. There we go, right there. Chad, what's the weight on there? Read it. 10-3 right there, 10-3. Hey, listen, we're praying for you, man. We know that the charity tournament was canceled, but that money's going to go to you, and we love you and your family.
Yeah, man, love y'all. I appreciate everything y'all doing for me.
We're going to keep doing it. You stay strong, all right? We're going to pray for you a lot, sir.
Thank you.
Chad Poteet right there, folks. 111 right there. All right, here we go. Phantom Outdoors Pro from Blue Ridge, Georgia. How about it for Baron Adams? All right, Baron, the Georgia Pro. He's got 5 in the bag. Right now, Scott Canterbury at 17.6. Buddy Gross at 16.9. Tim Kale at 15.15. And Lendell Martin Jr. at 15.12. Are your top 4, your big bass, 5'2" at Tim Kales. This man right here is Baron Adams. He is from Georgia. Is there a birthday in the family this week or no? Am I wrong?
My stepson, yes, he had a birthday this past week.
This past week. 13-7. Happy birthday to you, young man. 13-7. Right there in the middle of the pack, man. You're doing some good work. Let's get one more kicker.
Yeah, I had one good bite today. I put on a heavyweight and went to punching stuff, just trying to get one big bite. Got it, and broke it off, but it is what it is. We're catching 40 or 50 fish a day. It's just you got to run into a good one, and hopefully we do that tomorrow.
It's a numbers game right there, my man. We'll see you right then. All right, Baron Adams next to the stage. 96, Blairsville Chamber of Commerce Pro. A pass, huh? What? 96, you were right. 96. Blairsville Chamber of Commerce Pro from Blairsville, Georgia. He's a past champ of the NPFL. How about it for Will Harkins. All right, Will, good to see you, sir. 5 in the bag. Using them arc rods, as always. He didn't have to bend them too much today, but I got a feeling he's going to double that up tomorrow. Wrap that up for me. He wants to be over 9 pounds. Hold on a second. We're going to reweigh that. Right there, 9-1. 9-1. 9-1 right there. Okay. Not what you wanted, but you know what you got to do.
Yeah, that's been par for me all week. So we've been running new water each day trying to figure out something. So we're going to do it again tomorrow and see what happens.
All right, thank you, sir. Right there, Will Harkins. Next to the stage, 95, AST Storage Pro from Grove, Oklahoma. How about it for Charlie Apperson? All right, Charlie. 5 in the bag today. Known Charlie for quite a few years with Anglers in Action down there at Grand Lake the Cherokees in Grove, Oklahoma. He and Daryl and the entire family. And you're going to get a day 1 weight, stop number 3 of the NPFL here at Douglas Lake in beautiful Jefferson County, Tennessee of 10-9. 10-9 right there. Let's go to work tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Next to the stage, 107. How about it? New Image Lawn Care from Kernersville, North Carolina. How about it for Austin Garland? Austin was, after our last event, got some kind of bug and was down and out. There's the boom right there for Austin Garland. A nice one out of Douglas Lake. I'll tell you what, that post spawn, man, she's looking good right there. But Austin was under the weather, and I'm talking under the weather, really under the weather, and feeling better now after biting into that fish. That always helps. That's some good therapy and some good medicine. But he's an entrepreneur, and he can't be in bed too long, man. Them mowers ain't going to cut them lawns. How about this? Let's see some of them fish. 13-1 right there. Show us what you got, my friend. You earned it. That is a good-looking fish right there. Put your hands together, folks, for Austin Garland right there. Some beauties out of Douglas Lake. All right, let's talk real quick. All right, my man, you feeling better?
Yeah, I had a
100%?
Yeah.
All right, good.
I lost 2 3-pounders earlier. And
those are the ones. So you're on to something.
Yeah, practice was tough, but
I figured something out?
Yeah, I know where the big ones live. It's just getting them to bite. So maybe tomorrow I'll catch.
You got some magic at the end of that line to get them big ones to bite?
Well, it's just an area deal and certain docks and just trying to run a pattern. And so.
All right, well, go make it happen, man. Make it interesting. We see Austin Garland next. 88 right there. Kistler Fishing Pro from Lake Eufaula, Alabama. How about it for Keith Bardolph? Come on down, brother. Good to see you, sir. Proverbs 3:5-6. I'm going to look that up tonight, sir. I do need to look that up. I got a memory of an ant, not an elephant. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
All right, we got 5 in the bag. That's the kind of start. We need to get 5 more tomorrow and 5 on Saturday. You know the game 15. We're going to go 11 pounds even, 11 pounds even. What do we do tomorrow?
We're going to try to have a better day. You know, I was shooting for 14, but look, I broke before I got in the water this morning. And that's one of those things, thanks. They don't sponsor me, but thanks to Yamaha, they got me back on the water. I might have lost 20 minutes. Look, I've owned them all. If you're going to buy a motor, just save yourself a lot of trouble. Get a Yamaha.
There you go. That easy, folks. Yamaha right there. We appreciate them and all the support. What number? 108. There we go. Abu Garcia Pro from Catawba, North Carolina. How about for that man right there, Shane LaHue? The last sock you'll ever need. See, I talked about socks for Christmas. It's bear-proof. Everybody get out and get your Christmas list done right there with bear-proof socks. Courtesy of Shane LaHue. All right, here we go. He's got 5 in the bag today. You're going to hand that off to Billy. Billy's going to come up, put on the scale. Good to see you, sir. Right here so they can see that good-looking jersey. 9 pounds and 8 ounces right in the middle of that. I mean, there's 60 anglers in that 9 to 11 pound range, so there's separation tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to get a big bite here, and I never got one. So hopefully tomorrow we can pick up 2 or 3 big ones.
All right, brother. We'll see you then. Class act right there. Next, 115. Why not? Mallory Custom Contracting Pro from Lawton, Michigan. Billy Thomas's favorite state. How about it for Buck Mallory? Hey, stop talking. All right, Buck Mallory, he's won. He's won at the NPFL. He's got a shield back home. He's got babies at home. He's got a wife at home. And he's got 5 in the bag for 10 pounds and 13 ounces. Don't go down. It's all right.
Oh, no.
It's all right.
I'm not down. My scale was a little off.
Oh, okay.
Over 11 on my
These are certified.
I know.
I got these tested last night at Jefferson County. Fully legit.
Well, that's good. Today was all right. I had a lot of bites. I ran around quite a bit. I was kind of bummed out because of the long day. I figured I'd be able to get around more. And really what I had by like about 12:30. I went to a few areas. It was blown out pretty bad that I had a lot of success in practice. So, tomorrow's another day.
Let's get him, bud. Past champ right there, Buck Mallory. Next to the stage, 100 Specialized Welding and Fabrication Pro from Denver, North Carolina. How about it for Scott Hamrick? Anytime I see Sean up here who bumps fish, I know that we're at the end. Is that correct, Sean? Thank you. Working hard, he's drinking a whole bunch of Gatorades. I got a gift for that guy right there waiting in line with that boat back there, that Falcon boat. So we got a gift for you, buddy. So you just wait your turn. This man right here is Scott Hamrick. He's brought another 5. I tell you what, the fishery, folks, it's in that cycle, but you're catching numbers here, and all these fish that I've seen are absolutely just beautiful. The cleanup that's been done from dam to the end of this lake is phenomenal. The hosts and everybody, they've done a great job here. 10-15, almost 11 pounds. A decent start for you.
Well, I was expecting a lot better than that. In practice, I was getting probably 40 bites a day, dude, and it's like...
Forearms are tired.
Well, this weather come through just changed it, but I think it'll get back on track in the next couple of days, I hope. But I'll try to get 12 pounds tomorrow, maybe we'll move up a little.
Just go for 14, man.
Well, let's go for 16.
All right, there we go. We got to one-up him. I like that. I love it. Next, 93. Thank you, Billy. Advanced Land and Timber from Lake Waccamaw, North Carolina. How about it for Jamie Pierce? JP. What did you say to me? Did you say something? Or did you say anything else? Hey, this is the combination. Michelle, this is the combination. All right, Jamie Pierce. Stop right there. He was a champ triple jump in high school, but we ain't in high school no more.
How you doing, man?
Good to see you, sir. 5 in the bag today. Going to go with a weight of 913. Let's try to pop a 3-pounder. I know they're like gold and they're few and far between, but go hammer it out there. You can find it.
Yeah, I just got to make a little adjustment. I was getting good bites in practice, but I think they changed just a little bit. Yeah. So
that storm that rolled in with that lighting and mud, I'll see if you go find them there, man, and we'll see it.
All right.
Jamie Pierce next to the stage. 110. He is a 4-time champ of the NPFL Rapala Pro from Utahville, South Carolina. How about it? Huh? You better watch your mouth. Put your hands together for Patrick Walters. I tell you what, Ryan, you are in trouble, boy. I'm gonna get you. I got some Michelle money for Patrick Walters. All right, he's got 5 in the bag today. 5 in the bag today. 13 pounds and 13 ounces. Show some of them fish off right there. 13 for Patrick Walters. And then we got some dollar bills for y'all. Put your hands together, folks, right there for Patrick Walters, the South Carolina Pro. All right, my man. We're going to get you off stage. You get back to your group there. How about $1,000? You want $1,000?
Heck yeah.
All right, $1,000 right there, courtesy of Yamaha. Grab that check, go out there, put your hands together, folks. The highest finisher running that Yamaha motor, folks. Another $1,000 for Patrick Walters' war chest.
Am I going to keep this?
No, unfortunately. Well, no, but here's the deal. Yamaha, we need you to pay for this. I'll send you a bill, and we'll send it and deliver it to him in the next one.
How about I just cut you in? I'll give you $10 for the check.
But I got to talk to Brad about that.
Okay, I'll take the $9.90.
$9.90 right there. Hey. 92, here we go. Deep Creek Lures Pro from Bay Minette, Alabama. How about it for Scott Wiley? All right, Scotty. He was running that Bass Cat north, south, east, and west. Had plenty of fuel left. Got them nice seats, comfortable on the lower back. Does it have air conditioning? It's the only thing it lacks.
Air conditioning today.
You just run down there and you'll be all right. All right, this is Scott Wiley. He's from Alabama. 710 right there. Hammer down tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I ain't catching the right one, so we're going to swing again tomorrow and see what happens.
All right, we'll see you there. Scott Wiley, Class Act. We appreciate it. Next to the stage, 109, Ken Duke. It looks like we're getting towards the end. 109, where is he on my list? Berkeley Pro from DeBerry, Florida. How about it for Mr. John Cox? JC, Keith Carson, holding your baby. He's out fishing. I know you're jealous. Too bad. All right, Johnny. Up on stage, Billy Thomas, our new weighmaster this week. John Cox right here, folks. He's got 5 in the bag again. He's going to go with a weight of 13.4. 13.4, right? Have a couple of them fish out there, and we're going to show them off. Put your hands together, folks. It's late. Just get loud one more time for me. Thank you. Thank you right there. This is old school fishing. This is just put the trolling motor down, fritz side, you name it. Keep it simple, all that kind. He's got one lure that comes out of his pocket. No tackle boxes.
Yeah, no, I had so much fun today. I mean, this place is awesome when it's full like this. And, man, it's just going to be a great week. I mean, I don't know if we'll catch any of the big ones, but there are some big ones in here, and hopefully we'll run into some tomorrow.
All right, man, go get some rest, and we'll see you in the morning, brother. 6:15 launch. Next, 114. Ranger Pro from Lake Wiley, South Carolina. How about it for Todd Ogden? All right, Todd. All right, we got second to last and very last. You know what? I tell you what, the dogs are barking, the quads are barking. The twins are ready to get back. We're like, man, let's all go lay down and all that stuff and just Post Malone Oreos. I might eat a sleeve tonight. Who knows? But this right here is Todd Ogden. He brought 5 to the scales for Billy Thomas at a weight of 12.11. 12.11. Going to put you right there in the meaty part of the pack. So we need to go find the gold standard as a 3-pounder, I've heard.
Yeah, I know, and it's sad that I caught most of that about the first 30 minutes and then couldn't upgrade but one time, all day.
So tomorrow you go out first. We reverse the order. So you're going to get that early bite. So you just got to hammer down that first hour and a half, get that limit, and then just kind of go play whatever you want.
Then go order pizza.
There you go. Keep your wrists in your head and your lower back good. Thank you, sir. Next, 112, last but not least. 112 Quality Manufacturing Pro from Huffman, Texas. How about it for Jason Reyes? Last but not least, folks. Last but not least, Jason is coming up here right now. Scott Canterbury at 17.6. Buddy Gross at 16.9. Tim Kales at 15.15 are your top 3. Your big bass of 5.2 is Tim Kales. This is Jason Reyes. He's coming to the scale. He's got 5 fish. For a weight of, go ahead and hit it one more time. Hold on, go ahead, reset it. I moved the scale on it. Reset it. I'm going to read it off to you and I'm going to tell you what it is. 14-7. That's why I said 14-7. Come right over here for me real quick. Yeah, he wants to weigh a big one. Yep, a big one. 14-7 on that weight. He's got a big bass. Go ahead, just put it in there. No bag. We're not doing a bag right now. And this weight right here, we need 5'3", but it's going to be 4'11", still a good fish. Grab that fish for me. Hold it out to the camera for Tim, and then over here for Tanner and Travis. Get a picture of it. Good-looking fish right there, folks. The last one, and then right here, Jason, right here. Stand right here and show it to Tim right there. There you go. Perfect. All right, Jason, real quick, and we'll get you out of here, and we'll close the store out. A good fish right there, man. A good way to end it at 14-7 right there. Going to put you at that upper echelon, probably in the top 20, top 25, so a good day.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good day. Caught a lot of fish. Got fortunate and catch that one good one late in the day. But we'll see what happens tomorrow, man. Looking forward to it.
All right, my friend. We'll see you then. All right, folks. That concludes day one weigh-in here of stop number 3 of the NPFL at Douglas Lake in Visit Jefferson County, Tennessee. Everybody go into town, spend a little money.